Well, hello everybody! Welcome back to some more The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I'm so glad to be back. Had a lot of fun in the opening hours of the game last time. So, as I just said, last time we essentially just kicked off the game, got started, discovered all the cool stuff happening with why Zelda is wanted, and all the mysteries happening behind the rifts, and in this stream, we're gonna be heading towards the second dungeon, which you get a choice. You get to choose between going to Jabul Waters and meeting up with the Zora, or going to Gerudo Desert and, no doubt, encountering some Gerudo folks over there. So we're gonna go to Gerudo Desert, try to go to Gerudo Town as well, and head for that second dungeon today in this stream. It should be pretty exciting. We're just going there because it's closer on the map. I think it just makes sense to go to Gerudo Desert as the second dungeon. And as you can see right here, I was saying last time how this is one of the only Zelda games that just kicks you off right into the game. There's no start menu, there's no save file selection, and I was bummed out because I thought there was only one save file, kind of like Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild. But no, this is the start menu of the game, and you actually get two save files, which is a little bit different than every other classic Zelda game has at least three. If not, I think even Ocarina of Time has 6, because three master mode files, three regular files. Anyways, we're right here at the Southern Forest, so we're just continuing off exactly where we left off. We had essentially just spoken to Impa's brother, and that's where we got the info about, going where to go next for the next dungeons, essentially. And hey, we got Astrobot back in chat yet again. Welcome back! I see you're not missing a beat at all for this Let's Play. 3 minutes ago. Alright. Well, nice to have you around again. And as I said, so this is literally, yes, Impa's brother's house here. And of course, Minister left, which was telling us to go to, if we can just bring up the map, right here, searching for everyone. That's our quest. We're still trying to save the King of Hyrule and General Wright from the rifts. So we got two options. Of course, the Gerudo Desert seems much closer, so that's where we're gonna go. By the way, I kind of missed the joke here the other day that the king's, I guess, helpers or assistants, it's General Wright and Minister left, and I did not notice that joke last time, but just right and left, so that's kind of funny. Anyways, off we go. We were kind of exploring a little bit of this area. As I said, Zelda is still wanted yet again, and we found a heart piece here, a couple interesting things, but if we look at the map, I think, it's somewhat unclear which direction we want to take, but I think we could, this is Echoes of Wisdom here. I think we literally can just climb these walls and kind of just continue that way, to be honest. Actually, you know what? Approaching it from here, I realize it's actually a much more accessible path than I thought to get to the Gerudo Desert. And already we've got sand blowing, and okay, there's a lot of birds, so good thing I picked out these birds in the thumbnail, because they're everywhere all of a sudden. Oh god. Do you lose rupees when you get hit? Is that just their thing? I'm confused. Alright, come on. We gotta get rid of all these crows. Okay, apparently that really is their thing. They just steal rupees from you, and, what am I looking for? Do we have a fairy still? Yeah, we have a fairy. That ain't looking too good for me. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, this is kind of intense. I only have 1 heart, and they keep on getting rid of my keys. If I can, like, just get their echo, that would be nice. Please, give me their echo. Because they seem powerful. They definitely seem more powerful than my keys. Okay, nice. They drop a bunch of rupees. Possibly the rupees that they stole from you. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn this. Okay, God. Oh, God, why is it not working? There we go. Hey, we got Filthy in chat as well. How are you doing? How's your weekend so far? I know, Astrobot, you said you had Echoes of Wisdom picked up already. What about you, Filthy? Have you picked it up? Or are you just enjoying people playing it on YouTube this weekend? Alright, come on. Get those crows out of the way. There we go. I don't know if we ended up losing more rupees than we won. If I can get a heart... Oh, thank you. Good thing I mentioned that, apparently. And, of course, we gotta cut the grass. We may not have a sword, but that's no excuse to not cut down some grass. Go, go, go. Come on, get rid of that crow. Filthy says, not yet. I'm gonna start playing today. Oh, that's sweet. Bunch of people playing Zelda this weekend, I take it. That's to be expected, I suppose. Okay. Again, love the music. Every new track that I hear in this game is just amazing. Like, I don't know what else to say. Let's see. Oh, there's a chest here we can actually make use of. Yeah, how's the sound? Does the sound still sound good? Is it well balanced with the game? Okay, how do we get this? What's the best way to get this chest? I think we're just gonna have to, yet again, rely on the old bed. My good friend. Okay, they actually put a rock here to make it a bit harder, maybe, but... Can I grab it? Okay, that's a bit awkward, but it works out. It definitely works out. Alright, did I miss anything in chat? Nope. I'm good. Astro says I'm gonna lock in. Yeah, you gotta go real hard on Zelda. Are you playing in hero mode? That's the real question. I'm not, because, I don't know, I just want to have a good time. Usually in Zelda, of course, you usually don't even have hero mode on the first playthrough. So this is a bit of a change with this game. But, yeah, like, surely I'll play hero mode, but not on my first playthrough of this game. Then again, it's kind of funny, because I'm assuming I'll have a second playthrough, like if I even had time to play games like that these days. I ain't a kid anymore. It's not like I can just play Link Between Worlds 5 times like I did back when I was a kid. Alright. Hey look, we found the people who were in the thumbnail of today's stream, apparently. And there we go, Gerudo Desert. We're here at last. Literally, we're getting here before we even got here in Tears of the Kingdom after a year and a half. But a lot of it is kind of inspired by the Breath of the Wild world, because, yeah, I don't know, just the similarities in the design of these places. I'm sure there's a rift we can get into somewhere around here. But this desert seems really big. I wonder where we should start looking. I guess for now we could check around the area with the biggest rift. Alright. Rift in the Gerudo Desert. So it's technically a different quest that just started. But essentially we just had to get here. And I mean, there's the rift over there. I mean, there's a bigger rift over there, so... I mean, that might be where we actually have to go. But what do you folks have to say? The monsters just keep coming. I'm completely worn out. I hear you, but if we keep at it, then that big rift should start shrinking. We can do this. We'll get rid of that rift and take back Gerudo Sanctum. Alright, do they just repeat the same thing? Nope. Rifts have shown up all across the desert, ever since our Sanctum got pulled into one. I'm still in shock about the Sanctum. We've got to get rid of the rifts as soon as possible. Alright. Everyone's just having issues with these rifts. And yes, maybe... Oh, yeah, we probably don't want a bed to fight off these scorpions. Oh my god, this guy goes underground. That's not good. Go! Come on, snakes. It's not working out so well. There we go. Oh, we got a chili pepper, a warm pepper, okay. And right here we get an Gerudo, okay. Can't just call it a scorpion, I guess. Astro says, I'm playing Stumble Guys. Fan favorite. Wasn't that, like, pretty much just a Fall Guys ripoff? You gotta explain this to me. What exactly is Stumble Guys? Other than, like, a Fall Guys ripoff. Okay. We've got tumbleweeds here. This is serious desert business happening. Looks like not each of them give us a heart. Okay, I was wondering about this the other day, because we found a chest like this in the dungeon, and we didn't really know how to get it. So I'm kind of wondering how that works. How do I get this chest? Probably just with the bind ability, right? Yeah, that's how we get it. I think in the dungeon, like, we found the chest after we found bind, I believe, or maybe I'm just stupid, but I guess we would have needed to backtrack, and we didn't. So I should try to re-enter that dungeon. Then again, they seem to only give rupees in this game so far in chests, so... I don't know, man. Astro says it's like block and other levels. You're gonna have to be more specific about Stumble Guys. Okay, what do we have here? Looks like we're already at the rift. See, I'm kind of missing the Hero's Path feature from Tears of the Kingdom, where you can see where you went, because then it's like super obvious that you didn't miss anything. But I think the map is fairly small, so I think we actually did check out all of these areas. This just seems to be a small rift, we can't really do anything. They won't even let you dive into it accidentally or anything like that. So we're just gonna have to look around. Alright, yeah, Astro says I'm locked in, so I didn't have much time. Fair enough. That's the thing with online games, you only got a few seconds between matches. Alright. All these new potential enemies that we can just get echoes out of. And this guy is just a sand piranha. Okay. That's pretty neat. Do you think we can do anything about this suspicious mound of sand? I don't know, like, what happens if I use the sand piranhas on stuff? Does it do anything? I don't know. I don't think there's much we can do about that. Oh, no, they're just stuck. Okay. May as well get rid of them. Hey, we got Master Pig in chat as well. How are you doing, my friend? Have you picked up Echoes of Wisdom yet? How's your weekend going? Okay, there's something pretty mysterious looking up here. We should go and investigate that. Okay, I think I started a bit too far. Can I move? Oh, sweet! You can move all of this stuff around. Oh, that's awesome. I thought maybe all the rest of it would be stuck, but no. That's awesome. So I can fix my own mistakes just like that. Wasn't there like a... I think Try said there might have been a better way to like decide on what you wanna to bind to, but anyways, I think I kind of messed up here. Because it's gonna be hard to fix the bed on top. So let me just redo that staircase. There we go, that's better. And what is this? What is this mysterious thing? Master Pig says, I was admittedly skeptical on the game, but I can confirm that this is the worst 2D Zelda game I've played. Oh man. In fact, or did I read that? In fact, it's quite good. Or isn't the worst. Okay, yeah. Major typo. It sure is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was skeptical too, and to be fair, I still am. I don't know, like, what my... It's kind of like Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know what my verdict will be until the end of the game. So far, there are elements of it that are better than all other games, and the combat I'm still not sold on, of course, because it's very different, right? There are some cool things about it, but there are also some downsides to it. So, I'm gonna have to wait longer to have a really solid verdict on it. But on the world building and story so far, it's looking pretty up there so far. Like, the scope is really grand, as I was saying the other day. Hello, I'm the stamp guy. I've loved stamps since I was a tiny tot. Now I'm Hyrule's hugest stamp fan. But you're curious about this stand. So we just met a brand new character. Seems like he'll have an important role. This is a stamp stand, a stand for stamping stamps. Aren't stamps great? That pluck when you press one down. I wish he showed up during the Miiverse era when stamps were actually relevant. To leave a stamp behind? Plucktacular from start to finish. That's why I love a stamp rally, traveling for stamps, collecting them all. Sounds fun, right? Well, I've created a stamp rally with stamps stands all over Hyrule. Ready to rally? I bet you're really excited. Okay, I'm ready. Maybe not as excited as you, but yeah, you are. Okay, here's your stamp card. Okay, so what is this actually? This seems like a actually pretty important part of the game. You got the first stamp card. The stamp card is for Stamp Rally beginners. It was handmade by the stamp guy, and it looks like it. Oh, they're so kind. I know you're gonna have fun because I had fun making it. Now get a stampin' like you've never stamped before. Alright, look at those stamps. Great work, what a stamp! Look for stands like this all over the world and get every stamp. But hey, there aren't any stands underwater or in buildings. And they're not in caves either. That'd be way too dangerous for my tastes. I'll give you a reward if you fill up that card with stamps. Push yourself to find them. Okay, all together now. Ready, set, go, stamp rally! Alright. So this is pretty much like our Tingle equivalent in this game. But Astro says, anyways, there's, yeah, there is the most popular, Block Dash, Laser Dash, Block Dash Endless, and Block Dash Legendary. And, random levels, I don't know. It's a knockoff of Fall Guys, yes. What is the perk of playing Stumble Guys instead of Fall Guys? I'm kinda curious. I'm kinda curious because when I saw the trailer for Stumble Guys, I was just like, wow, this is just a shameless Fall Guys ripoff, and then I never looked further. To be fair, it's not like I would probably play Fall Guys either, other than like the one time I played it on stream, but, I don't know. And Master Pig says, when I wanted a new 2D Zelda, this isn't what I wanted, but I like the game, so it's alright. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Well, I mean, okay, I don't know if there's anything super specific I wanted. I wanted them to go back to traditional dungeons, that's for sure. And, I mean, on the rest, I guess I'm pretty open. I was a little disappointed, I guess, to see that they just continued with this toy-like art style, because, like, you could defend that, it potentially made sense for Link's Awakening, because it's supposed to all be a dream, so, like, why not, right? It kind of fits the theme. Okay, so if I go down there, it actually loops back to where we started the adventure, it looks like. But yeah, like, the toy aesthetic kind of fits the theme, and as I said, I was kind of disappointed to see it come back, But then again, I guess, like, with the echoes, maybe you could defend it yet again. But, yeah, overall, I think with the story, like, they're selling me on it. It's definitely not a bad Zelda game. Genuinely, we'll have to see if I end up liking this more than Tears of the Kingdom. Like, this is a genuine possibility, to be honest. Okay, yeah, it's funny that you can climb on the cliffs and everything in this game, but clearly I was not meant to skip all of the cool stuff happening over there. And Master Pig says, I'm 3 dungeons in so far. One I quite liked, the other 2 were pretty decent. Alright, nice, that's good to hear. And good to hear that you're actually ahead of me in this game, so like you won't have to worry too much about spoilers or anything like that. Okay, let's attack this piranha. And I'm also gonna bind to get this chest. Astro says it's dumb that there's Stumble Guys on Switch even though Fall Guys is on Switch. Well, Fall Guys is on everything, so you could make that point for absolutely everything. But I didn't even realize that Stumble Guys was on Switch. I thought it was like on, well, like other platforms, like Xbox and PlayStation and whatnot. Okay, it feels like I am missing a lot of exploration in this desert, but you know what? I think we kind of covered that part. Hey, look at that. We've got another waypoint here at the little oasis. Master Pig says, I like the story. I unironically think it's better than Tears of the Kingdoms right now. I mean, from what I've seen of the story so far in the first 3 hours, I think it probably beats a lot of Zelda games, to be honest, but Tears of the Kingdom isn't hard to beat. Even though I've only played half of it, so I can't comment, and I can't even ask you to elaborate, because that would be too much Tears of the Kingdom spoilers, but Tears of the Kingdom seems like the cutscenes are very flashy and, like, you know, exciting, high production value, but not much actually going on beyond, like, oh, Ganon's back. Bring the sages together to fight against Ganon. Again, like, maybe there's something cool that happens at the end. I don't want it spoiled, but, I mean, I'm sure there might be a small twist in Tears of the Kingdom, but it's pretty generic with high production value cutscenes is kind of how I would phrase Tears of the Kingdom story. And, you know, the storytelling is all over the place with the jumbled order that you get the memories in as well. Anyways, it's not every day I see another Hylian in Gerudo Desert. If you're wondering about that tent, there's a Gerudo researching something other in there. I'm sure she could use a hand if you felt inclined. Might help to take your mind off all the rifts. Okay. Yes, that tent over there, I assume. Sorry, I'm just, like, scanning the map left and right, top to bottom. See, like, we should go in here. We should also try to maybe attack this Re-Dead, because then we might have the echo for the Re-Dead. Okay, it actually stunned me. Oh my god. I got stunned. It's kind of nice to have a Re-Dead for the first time in a good while, too. Yeah, they put a lot of, oh my god. Oh my god. We did not need more of those. Oh, I'm down to a quarter heart. And these scorpions are very fast. You know what? Let's save ourselves by going into hero mode. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, I died. Because of the Re-Dead. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. This ain't good. Okay, gotta learn the Re-Dead. Oh my god, no! Oh god. Oh god. Come on. Come on. This is scary. I'm not doing very good. I'm down to 1 heart and no more fairies this time. This is really not good. Okay, come on. Get the Re-Dead. I don't want to die. We didn't die yet in this game. I want to know how far we can go, but my snakes are not attacking him very much. And he is taking forever to get rid of. Alright. Come on. Is he gonna die, like, at all? Am I gonna have to go hero mode on this guy? I think I am. Oh, he almost caught me. Okay. Well, let's get the re-dead. That's gonna help at least. Let's see. Oh man, I gotta catch up on chat here. Yeah, Master Pig says, though I'm right before a plot moment, so I wonder how my opinion will change after my 4th dungeon. Yes, that's a good point. Yes, you forgot that I ain't even finished Tears of the Kingdom. I know! We're still streaming it once in a while. Essentially, I stream the key moments and I do the side quests on my own time. We're literally only halfway through Tears of the Kingdom. We beat like 2 dungeons. That being said, I'm 120 hours in Tears of the Kingdom, so you can clearly see my playstyle is of the very casual nature. Oh my god. Or, you know, taking my time to explore everything. Okay, let's get this waypoint right before I die, please. That would be very nice. Yeah, about the art style, I didn't want them to reuse, but it's fine. Yeah, I kind of have the same opinion. I wish they didn't reuse it, but, like, okay, whatever. It's not like I'm complaining that much either. Okay, so there are a lot of rifts here. This is actually the big rift. We kind of made it to the big rift. There's a Gerudo person blocking it right there. Okay, more stuff's gonna happen here, it looks like. Even though I skipped the tent that we want to go to, of course. Huh? My friends are nearby. Okay, so I guess already this is the 2nd dungeon. It's kind of refreshing in a sense to have a Zelda experience that's so much more condensed. I don't know if it's because I was, like, younger, but I feel like even A Link Between Worlds had more stuff to do in between dungeons. Like, it was less fast-paced, more exploration to get to the next dungeon, but maybe that's just because I was a kid and I felt like, or maybe I just sucked at the game, I don't know, or I felt like there was more downtime, but I don't know. Anyways, I can create a rift entrance beneath here. Come on, Zelda. I don't actually want to go yet. Oh. You can't come with me, can you? So what should we do? What's this all about? We could try talking to her. Maybe she knows a way you can get through the sand. Okay. So, clearly I kind of skipped some of the fun parts over here in the map. So, let's backtrack a little bit. There's a lot of monsters here, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm just exploring left and right around everything. Literally just going all the way around, seeing if there's anything cool. This just goes on for a while, doesn't it? It really does. Okay. I should stop skipping all the cool actual parts of town. Oh, looks like there's another stamp. So maybe the stamps are only in Gerudo Desert? I don't know. Okay, we've got this stamp. In a sense, they're kind of acknowledging that the desert is a pretty big place. Alright, let's talk to the merchant business scrub. Hey there, I'm a business scrub. Welcome to my branch of the smoothie shop. Oh man, we finally found the smoothie shop. And that's gonna come in handy because we're about to die continuously. Alright. This is a place where you can craft your own freezing, taste bud pleasing smoothies. The process is simple. You can pick 2 ingredients and I blend them together. So come on now, let's get to it. Ready to make a smoothie? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's see what the smoothies are all about. Let's see. Master Pig says, I used to say that since it reuses Link's Awakening when the game was probably made faster, But so much of this game is just original assets, I really doubt it sped up development that much. Yeah, you're probably right. And I mean, they realistically, like, we know they spent a lot of time on this in practice, right? Because this was probably, well, this was definitely being developed alongside Tears of the Kingdom. Let's see. Yeah, 80% of the assets are new. There's a lot of new stuff because there's a lot of classic enemies that have come back that we haven't seen in ages, and that, I guess, realistically either weren't in Link's Awakening or it literally did not exist when Link's Awakening was out, I suppose. Yeah, Astra waiting for Tears of the Kingdom Part 11. I see at least you're keeping track of that properly, of what part we're at. And Master Pig says, I feel like Zelda's art style should be able to balance the goofy, fantastical stuff and the serious, more realistic-looking stuff. This isn't one of those art styles. Yeah, my Link's Awakening art style headcanon is ruined. I know. That's a fair point. I think, like, in terms of 2D games, honestly, my favorite one has to be Link Between Worlds. That's the best one. I don't think they're gonna top that in quite some time. Actually, you could argue if you're more into the very high quality pixel art of Minish Cap, that's also a top tier 2D Zelda game art style right there. Oh, I didn't mean to cancel out of this. Okay. So let's actually make smoothies. And let's see, so these are literally just ingredients. So I guess we just got to experiment with this. So what, you like put 2 ingredients together and it does some stuff, I guess? I should actually read the descriptions if I want to figure out what they do. So the grapes boost the healing effects. Okay. And so does the milk. So sure, let's just put those together and make a smoothie. This is gonna be 10 rupees and those ingredients. That seems fine. Alright. I bet you this is just gonna heal a lot too much for what I have so far, but I mean, this ain't bad. Let's see. Okay. And then looks like you have a menu. So my siblings and I are new to the smoothie game. And to keep hold over the market, we're opening branches all over Hyrule. But that's been so much work, we haven't had time to come up with new smoothie concepts. So what would you say to a joint venture? You make recipes, we handle the business side. Come up with 10 recipes out of ingredients from your travels, and we should be in good shape. Well, even throw in a reward. Sounds great, huh? Thanks for the help. Okay, so what? This is a side quest we're getting? It is indeed. Oh, actually, let me just see what the smoothie actually does. Whoa, my god, yeah. Combining 2 health bonus ingredients. That is way more hearts than we'll have for ages. 13 hearts. But let's make a couple more smoothies. Astro says, I love Tears of the Kingdom. It is a pretty good game, I can't deny that. So this boosts the effect of other ingredients. Resistance to cold. So apparently that's going to be a thing in 2D Zelda, which is surprising, I guess. Electricity. Maybe we can make one of those. What if we just use 2 of them at the same time? What happens then? So many echoes and 95% of them weren't in Link's Awakening. Yes, that's very fair. Other than like trees and grass patches and basic stuff like that, there's not a whole lot that's the same. Okay, we got an apple smoothie. And what else can we make here? So we can maybe use the milk and resistance to fire. That seems alright. So the smoothies are fairly interesting. I mean, realistically, it mostly works like how you would cook in Breath of the Wild. Just, you know, a little more simplified because there's probably less stuff in the world. Stronger effects for the drinker. Okay. Let's try this out. We're pretty much just making a wine. It's a stronger version of grape juice. Alrighty. Yeah, Master Pig says, I can't even recall where you'd get cold in this game. I don't know. Oh, we got an unfortunate smoothie. So dubious food is back in this game. And clearly, the monster part did not really work well for this. Stronger effects, that didn't really work out for me. But let's just do a double grape kind of smoothie. Astra says, I'm so happy I don't know why. Well, don't go complaining. That seems like a good thing. Like, if there's not an ice region, there might be some sort of ice dungeon or a couple of caves or stuff like that. Or maybe there's ice keys. I don't even know. I'm speculating. Clearly I'm earlier in the game than you are. But I'm guessing you probably also haven't experienced the whole map either. Alright, and they gave us some ingredients, I suppose. The fact that they're giving us cactuses... Oh my god, okay, you can't actually use the smoothie shop when there's enemies around. So that's kind of unfortunate. Come on, get the piranha. Get the sand piranha. It's kind of annoying, like, with the ecosystem. Like, I can't just get rid of this guy because just the timing of the echoes attacking is very clunky. So that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, he gets scared even after my own echoes. Hello, I just want to make a couple more smoothies, please. Let's just have 2 cactuses together. Resistance to fire. Seems like maybe that would be useful for where we're at. Just speculating, of course, but... okay. So I don't know how close we are getting to that 10 recipes for the side quest here. But what do we have so far? We have this, which is way too many hearts, lightning proof. This one is, I think that was just 2, I think I mixed like 2 milks together. Again, 13 hearts, pretty good. Unfortunate smoothie actually recovers energy, that's interesting. But very little of each, essentially. The refreshing smoothie, I think, I don't know, I think I just mixed 2 grapes together. So realistically, the whole milk thing seems like better, but that's kind of overkill for now. And then we've got this cactus smoothie. I'm gonna drink this one because we're kind of low on health. Let's see. Master Pig says I got the I don't know, what is it called? It's not called dubious. It's called unfortunate smoothie. You got it the first time because I tried to mix pure salt. Well, yeah. That doesn't seem like a good recipe. Yeah, a garbage smoothie indeed. I keep forgetting to use bind in this game, which is ironic because it's like the 3rd game in a row with an ability like this. Yes, indeed. But same, I was kind of forgetting to use it. I'm not used to 2D games having such a thing. Yeah, exactly. It feels weird to have a 2D game that has like effects and building and whatnot. Where? Facet doesn't know, and she is the chief's aide. So where are they? What are you on about? Oh, just muttering to myself. Sorry about that. I'm Tormali, an Oasis guard. Guarding the Oasis is my main priority, but I've been tasked with another mission recently. I take it you're not from here, are you? In which case you might be able to help me. In your travels, have you ever seen tiles that can fly through the air? I have not yet. I've seen them in trailers though, or in reviews I should say actually. According to my boss's research, ancient Gerudo used them to chase off unwelcome guests. I've been scouring the desert in search of these tiles, but so far nothing. Maybe I'll have better luck though. If you find one, could you bring it to me? Okay. So clearly when we get an echo for this, we'll have to come back here. All I can think about is the Lamola. Where is it? Oh, a Lanmola is a type of monster that lives here in the desert. Ever found yourself caught in a sandstorm while walking the desert? Well, the Lanmola is the one creating the sandstorms. I'm pretty sure defeating it would put an end to the sandstorms. Although I've heard some people say there's more than one Lanmola. Regardless, I wonder where in the desert such monsters would be. Well, we saw a sandstorm right up there, and we actually just, like, kind of ignored it, so that's probably it. So is this just the business scrub again? Did we talk to you guys? If you ever got lost in the desert, make sure to check your map. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's like Tears of the Kingdom. If you're in the middle of the sandstorm, the map just goes away. What do we have here? Tough Mango Plant Lab. Okay. This seems kind of mysterious. Master Pig says, this just reminds me I can complete that quest, but I forgot to go back. Hey, hey. Well, that was good timing. Yeah, you definitely should. Gerudo soldiers and dancers used to rest here, but now it's Torma's base for Mango research. Torma trusts that Chief Sira will figure out what to do about the rifts here in the desert. So she's keeping her focus on plant research, knowing it'll benefit everyone's future. Yes, I'm sure it's a top priority to research mangoes right now. And look at that. There's a new type of bed. You know, just in case there weren't enough beds in this game already. Is this just for the looks of it? It might just be for the looks of it. Like, is there any difference? There's no difference. See, I will say I'm not a fan of that, because, I mean, like, it's already kind of a bit clunky to go through all this menu, and if you're adding echoes that are just clones of other echoes, that just kind of makes the gameplay worse. Okay, curious about my fan? I'd be willing to part with it if you come to talk to me about something else first. Okay. Yeah, so I need to talk about the quest, I suppose. Hello there, Wanderer. Welcome to the Tough Mango Plant Lab. Here at the lab, we research effective cultivation in preparation for potential food crises. My current field of study is focused on tough mangoes. After much research, I've successfully developed tough mango seeds that grow at a rapid rate. Sharing the results of my work should help countless people in the future. There's just one little problem. This mango plant withers as quickly as it grows, so I'm unable to harvest fast enough. I can't compile data if I can't harvest properly. At this rate, I'll run out of funding for my project. Man, this is too relatable. In response, I've begun enlisting folks to help with a little game of Mango Rush. You can easily harvest the mangoes with a bit of force, like from a spin. There's a particular fee up front, but I've got a gift for you if you harvest a lot of them. Would you like to give it a try? Sure, I won't refuse a good old Zelda minigame. I need 10 rupees for a participation fee. Okay, let's do that. Astro says the difference is it heals more than the old bed if you sleep. Ah, okay. Thanks for explaining. By the way, Astro, I know like yesterday you started, or I guess it was on Thursday that I streamed last, and I was ahead of you technically, but I'm assuming you beat me in the game now. You're probably ahead of me, right? Okay, mangoes can be harvested with a bit of force, but too much and they'll burn up. I'd like for you to harvest 40 or more mangoes. If you do, you'll get to take some home. Okay. Sweet. So let's focus on this for a second. Yeah, I had not played since last stream, because as I said, I'll save this game for the stream, and I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom in between, because I got a lot of progressions left to do in this game. I was kind of exploring the depths a little bit, forcing my way through the depths. Okay. So apparently they can wither pretty fast, but so far we haven't lost a single one. Okay. Oh man, we're doing pretty good. Okay. Oh, we missed one. Oh, we almost got a perfect score. Dang. We literally missed a single mango. That's very unfortunate. Okay. You've shocked me. I didn't think anyone would be capable of harvesting that many. Here you are. Please take these tough mangoes with you. Thanks. Okay. Alright. You're the first to harvest so superbly. She's good, real good. Maybe she can even handle the extra dangerous seeds. So actually, I have some vibrant seeds that yield even larger harvests. I had them shelved, but I'll make an exception for you if you want to see them next time. Okay. So I'm guessing that if I do that, we can get the fan, or whatever it is. Alright. Let's go for the vibrant seeds. 10 rupees. Oh, Astra says you're also on Gerudo Desert. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. 50 or more. Okay. No pressure. You know, they don't look different, though. Whoa, what is this? Just a trap, I suppose? They've got more traps! Oh man. We're gonna run out of mangoes? Oh, how do we go up here? Oh man. Really? We need to place a bed down? Well, that's cheap. I was not expecting that. Man, no. Oh my god. Let's go for a bed. No, it's not gonna work out. Oh, we just missed them. That's unfortunate. Master Pig says I'm on spoiler. Yes, fair enough. No spoilers, please. Even though Nightbot is still very outdated and talking about Tears of the Kingdom spoilers, it obviously still applies here. Unfortunate. Then again, you've been a scientist this long, you expect days like this. Okay. We were close, but we got fooled. Yes. So let's just go for Mango Rush. Vibrant Seeds once again. This time I will place a bed at the very start. Because I don't want to get fooled. Alright. Oh man. Looks like it's the same pattern every time though. So that certainly helps. Oh yeah, it is very much the same pattern every time. Oh no, my bed got destroyed! Oh man. Oh man. Oh god. No pressure. No pressure. Oh my god, no! Ah! Can you tell I still struggle with the finicky controls sometimes? Okay, well, we are gonna try a third time. Third time's the charm, I guarantee it. The first time I wasn't expecting to have to use echoes, and the second time I fumbled the controls big time. Alright. Astro says I block swears because I'm very family friendly. Alright. Okay, let's get those mangoes. Oh man. Oh man. Well, we got some of them. It's better than nothing. Okay, well we got most of them. I think that's good. There we go. I didn't think you'd be able to harvest so many mangoes. Okay. Thanks to you, I'll give you my golden fan. I got it a long time ago from a dancing tournament. Awesome. So what does this do? Just holding this glimmering fan made with golden feathers makes you feel glamorous. Is this like an outfit? Please take the tough mangoes you harvested with you as well. Nice. I bet she's capable of harvesting the special ones too. Sure, it's risky, but those can be avoided, right? Okay. You have stoked the flame that burns in my wee researcher soul. This is nowhere near the true potential of tough mangoes. I'm going to develop something even more amazing. It may take a little time, though. Come harvest whenever you like. I'll be here waiting for you. Alright. So I'm guessing we can't just go for it yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But there's a third step to this. Ah, please speak with me directly. Okay. Yeah, this is just for, I guess, narrative contextual reasons. There's a staircase behind. Okay, so we've talked to all of these folks. Maybe I want to make a mango smoothie real quick since they are tough mangoes. So I kind of expect that this would make a good smoothie. Probably, like, ups our defense or something like that. Yeah, a tough smoothie. Full-bodied sweetness highlights this pulpy, fragrant smoothie. Yes, 1 minute of damage reduction. So that was 2 mangoes. I bet you that, like, 1 mango and milk is gonna do, like, a better smoothie. That's my prediction, at least. Alright. Yep. A milky, tough smoothie. That's a lot of hearts. No more damage reduction, unfortunately. So yes, that's unfortunate. We really should save the milk for later in this game. But for now, let's head back to the all-important entrance to the second dungeon. Because I think that's kind of where we're at. Like, we checked out the oasis. There's our side quest right there. Yeah, looks like the desert up there kind of became like a sandstorm, and that's where, you know, potentially we can find the whatever monster that person was talking about. And I think we've checked out this entire place. Yes, we've actually checked out pretty much everything. So let's go talk to the Gerudo lady over there. And I guess that will most likely bring us to the second dungeon already. Ah? You're not a Gerudo? What do you want? Get through the sand? No, you aren't getting past me. Only those authorized by our chief are allowed entry now. Go home. I don't think she's going to move. Ah? What was that? Is someone hurt? I have to stay at my post, otherwise I'd go see what's going on. Okay. Well, let's see what's happening. Looks like this Gerudo got hurt. Is she okay? Alright. This looks like the chief. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I should not have done that. Let's just deploy the keys. Come on. Come on. It's really slow. It's kind of annoying. How much, like, build-up you have to wait for your echoes to attack. Just makes a lot of this kind of painfully slow. Come on, guys. This is sad. This is why I say the combat is hard to get behind being as good, even though it's, like, pretty creative. But, like, to be fair, I think if you had a sword, it wouldn't detract too much. Because you like... Okay, realistically, if you had a sword, you would do regular Zelda combat, but people would still probably have fun deploying enemies as echoes as a helper. And at the same time, I don't think that, so far from what I've seen so far in the game at least, that, like, enemy versus enemy combat doesn't really bring a whole lot of value to the game, but, like, puzzle solving with echoes, like using a spider and then binding to it to climb, like, some high ground or something, that's actually really useful, but I don't know, I'm just thinking maybe, like, having a sword and echoes would have solved a lot of problems that I'm hesitant to say are good about this game. Did you defeat them for me? We sure did. It seems they posed no threat to you, and yet I, a seasoned warrior, couldn't handle them. Thank you, you saved my life. It's Riju? I don't know. It's kind of like the Riju equivalent. Ah, I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Donna, the captain of the Gerudo Warriors. Yeah, it's pretty much a Riju equivalent. What's your name? Or like a Urbosa equivalent, I don't know. Nice to meet you, Zelda. So what brings you out this way? I see, I see. You're traveling around fixing rifts, huh? You're fixing rifts? Pardon my shock. It's just that the rifts have been causing us serious trouble lately. We heard that taking care of the monsters would also take care of the rifts, but it hasn't. The rifts haven't gotten any smaller, and the monsters keep coming without end, it seems. If we could rid ourselves of these cursed rifts, then nobody else would end up getting hurt. Hey Zelda, do you think she might know how to get you under the sand? Is everything alright, Zelda? Yeah, I still don't really know where this whole, like, whoa, we gotta go under the sand thing comes from, but, oh well. You want to burrow under the sand? Well, the Sanctum is beneath us. Oh, I understand now. You think you can get rid of the rifts if you get into the Sanctum. Normally, the entrance to the Sanctum is where we're standing. But as you've probably noticed, it's flooded with sand now, so nobody can get inside. If you want to get into the Sanctum, we'd first need to clear out the entrance. Alright, why is it blocked up? The Sanctum was pulled into a large rift. After that, tons of monsters began swarming out of the entrance to the Sanctum. At that point, we blocked up the entrance, trapping the monsters inside. Ah, that's clever. So the Sanctum isn't literally in the rift. If you want to get into the Sanctum, we'd first need to clear out the entrance. A soldier is guarding the back entrance. If we go through there, we could clear the sand out. Of course, doing that would release the monsters as well. Our chief gave orders to keep it blocked for safety, so I'm not sure how to proceed. If you want to get into the Sanctum, we'd first need to clear out the entrance. Okay, there we go. In order to get rid of the rift, you need to get into the Sanctum, right? We sure do. Understood. Well then, it sounds like we need to discuss things with the chief. Okay, so it is pretty much Riju, because she's not actually the chief. You saved my life, so I'll do all I can to help you. And if you're able to get rid of the rift, that means our warriors won't be injured anymore. Let's meet up at the palace in Gerudo Town. It's just northwest of here. Normally only Gerudo are allowed in the palace, but I'll put in a word for you ahead of time. Alright, Zelda, I'll be waiting for you there. Yeah, Astro's saying Astro's Playroom free DLC streamed 3 months ago. Yeah, that was a while. I didn't have time to go back yet to stream the remaining DLC. Well, granted, I want to stream the actual new Astrobot game. I don't have access to my PS5 right now, though, so that'll have to wait. So maybe I won't stream it at all. I don't know, but because it might be late when I finally do get around to playing that game. Yes, so we gotta go to Gerudo Town, which is this way. I don't know if I can just climb the cliff here. Probably. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that it heals you more, like you were saying, Astro. It's like the soft bed from Tears of the Kingdom, pretty much. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, man. I'm confusing all my controls left and right. Oh, they require 2, I see. So, yeah, they're mostly for healing then, because you can't stack them quite as much. And yes, I actually haven't been using beds to heal. I suppose I could. I don't know how they really work out that way, but... See, because of the echoes, I'm just always tempted to, just go on the edge of the cliffs and stuff like that. And I can chuck some cactus for some reason. So I don't know what we have here. Yes, Astro's very smart. Can't believe you figured out the last time we streamed Astro's Playroom. Anything cool up here? It's still really funny to me that, like, the bed is, like, the #1 used item in this game. Ah, there's more stamps. So I guess we do get rewarded for going to essentially a place where there's, essentially nothing. But I see we're already kind of at Gerudo Town over here. I don't know if we missed anything cool. Well, there's this guy that we gotta get rid of. Another piranha. I don't know if there's anything to do with these, like, mounds of sand. Doesn't seem like it, but I don't know, they just feel suspicious. Feels like there's something you can do with them. Oh, you just guessed for Astro's Playroom? I don't know if you're right then. I was just assuming you're right, but I mean, that's probably about right. Like 2 or 3 months ago, probably. Alright. So I guess we'll just walk into Gerudo Town. I mean, yeah, we didn't really miss much. The map seems big, but it's actually not that big. Which is weird to say, because Aonuma said it's apparently 8 times bigger than a Link's Awakening, which feels surprising, because I don't remember being Link's Awakening, like, I don't think it's that tiny or anything, but I don't know, maybe it is, who knows. There's probably just less empty space in Link's Awakening. It's very purposeful, where over here there's obviously a lot of empty space, which is sometimes kind of hard to maneuver around, because, like, you can't see super far ahead when you're in a 2D game, and sometimes it's like, oh, what? Well, I'm just in this big empty area. Yeah, but let's just go in. Well, okay, let's get this waypoint first. Astro says you streamed Tears of the Kingdom 1 year ago, I think. I don't think so. Definitely not. Well, I mean, I played it on release, for the most part. and then I had a good amount of downtime in my Let's Play. Okay, so there's a lot of side quests to have here. Okay, this might sound a little odd, but do you believe in tornado ghosts? See, I got caught up in a sandstorm recently when this tornado comes whirling at me. It was hard to see clearly with all the sand, but I could swear I saw a face in the tornado. Well, that's intriguing. It must have been a ghost, but why would it be chasing me? Did I anger the spirits or something? Was it real? Did I imagine it? If I could see it again, then I'd know for sure. Okay, so we got a side quest about that. And now we are... I guess it doesn't really say where we are, but there's yet another type of pot, Gerudo Pot Echo. How does this one differ? That's what I'm questioning. Again, no obvious reason why there's a second type of pot. Okay. The weather sure is nice today, isn't it? On days like this, I feel like I could sleep forever. Okay, nothing too special here. Unless we're... Actually, I'm curious. If I place down a soft bed, will anything happen? Yes! Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're just amused by the fact... Yeah, you're just amused by the fact that I placed down an echo. Yeah, okay. Oh well. So much for that. Nothing much to it. And looks like there's a little shop here. What do you have to sell? Or what do you have to say, more importantly? Yep. You definitely don't get Helions every day. So we have Gerudo Sandals, which are quicksand proof. That seems useful. We're actually short on cash for that, though. Okay. And then we've got Red Potion. Seems like something useful to have. So I'm just gonna buy it, even though that'll make getting rupees for the sandals even harder. And then also we can buy ingredients. Astro says, I forgot to ask about the sound. No, I actually asked about the sound at the beginning. And no one answered, which happens a lot. I just assumed it's fine because everything is supposed to be set up like on Thursday. Because sometimes when you play a new game, the sound levels are pretty different from game to game, but I assume it's probably okay. What do we have here? Just another cactus. Alright. But I'm assuming it's okay. If the sound is not okay, let me know, of course. See the woman sitting over there? She was stolen away a long time ago, and she hasn't spoken a word since. Before that, she was really lively, a real chatterbox, and she was an excellent dancer. She's changed a lot since those days. Rifts are really disturbing things. Yep, she just doesn't speak. And what's in here? Is this just her house? It seems like it. Oh, there's somebody sleeping here.
Yeah?
Well, look at you, lovely little thing, aren't you? Lovely though you may be, you might want to build some muscle if you'll be here long. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's probably good advice. It's a 49.51? Not sure what you mean by that, but okay. And yes, you can talk to the cats. Very important. What happens if you light all of these up at once? That's what I'm wondering. But let's go in here, because we haven't been here yet. Since the rift appeared, we warriors have been fighting non-stop, resting in shifts. I'm off duty today, but I might do a quick patrol on my walk. Pitch in a bit more. What about you? So, little one, who do you think the next chief will be? You think it'll be Donna? Don't you? Can I help you? It's rude to stare, you know. Alright. I love the aesthetics of the little houses, though. It's always very cool. And I don't think we've been in here. Oh, this is just a suspicious, empty little place. At least for now. Something might happen eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, a Hylian, I'm impressed you made it all the way here through the desert. You must be quite the explorer to come all this way, which reminds me.
Oh.
I'm looking for these elusive tumbleweeds. Maybe you've seen them on your travels. You can find them blowing across the sand here in Gerudo Desert. But the pesky things roll out of reach, and if you try to grab one, they fall apart. The more I think about how elusive they are, the more obsessed I get. All I want is to spend my time observing one of the tumbleweeds closely. But I've managed to destroy every one I've found. My dreams to observe them is so out of reach. If you bring me my heart's desire, you'll be well rewarded. Seems like every Gerudo person just wants to, like, have stuff. They're all just looking for stuff to find. Okay. I guess there's this place up here that we kind of will have difficulty reaching. Yeah, sure, that works out. We can just build a bunk bed. Again, not much here. Let's just build a bridge. And hey, we get a grape. I won't say no to that, because we need some smoothies. Hello there, Hylian. Curious about me? I'm one of the many Gerudo soldiers. I'm off duty at the moment, but that doesn't mean I'm going to slack on my training. My confidence comes from my ability and grace. Behold my skill! Haha! What's with the blank expression? It's almost as if you don't find me impressive. Well then, I'll prove my skill to you in a hand-to-hand tag. So ready to play tag? I'll even give you something if you manage to catch me. Sure, okay. That's interesting. Another little mini-game in Gerudo Town. Alright, I'm going to get running now. If you tag me, then you win. You can even block the path if you want. Come on, let's get going. Yeah, maybe we should block the path. Let's pull out some boxes, since you're not even running right now. That seems good. Okay, you literally just ran into me. That was pathetic. What? So fast? Even faster than me? Impossible. Yeah, you really didn't put up a single bit of fight there. My, you're indeed very capable. Your legs carry you like one who has traveled across many regions. Ah, you have inspired me. Here you are as promised. We did all that literally just for... Okay, well, 6 pieces isn't bad. Alright. What do we have here? Okay, all of these guys are surprised. And looks like this is more warrior training. Save it for later, I'm in the middle of training right now. Okay, yep. They're just hard at work. Of course, no doubt we have to get into the castle. I think we've explored pretty much the bulk of it. So I think we're ready to go in the castle. And there we go. Yeah, it's pretty much Riju or Bosa or whatever. Literally has the same look and everything. But it's Facet, apparently. No, okay, the chief is Sira. Chief Sira, I have a report concerning the blocked-up entrance to the sanctum. As predicted, the number of monsters is dwindling.
Yeah.
Ah, Zelda, I've been waiting for you.
Huh.
Chief, this is the Hylian I was telling you about. With her help, we may be able to get rid of the giant rift here in our desert. But in order to do that, she'll need to get into the sanctum. If she can get rid of the rift as she claims, we'll finally be done with this long battle. To this end, will you please restore the entrance to the sanctum? Captain Donna, do you comprehend what it is you are asking? If you recall, after the sanctum was consumed by the rift, the surge in monsters began. For the town's safety, we blocked the sanctum's entrance to prevent monsters from pouring out. Since then, we've been eradicating the rest of the monsters, which will fix the rift. After that, we'll reclaim the sanctum. That was the plan, or have you forgotten? Of course not, Facet. Many of my warriors have been injured, and the monsters keep coming. To top it off, we've defeated countless monsters, yet the rift doesn't appear to be shrinking at all. We should be acting with urgency, to be rid of the rift as soon as possible, and Zelda can help. You can't expect us to trust this total stranger. We don't even know where she comes from. You're the chief's daughter. I'm shocked by your severe lack of judgment. Peace, Facet. Pardon my words, Chief Sira, but... Donna, I understand the concern you feel for the warriors. I feel each injury to our warriors as though it was my own. That said, have you seen this Hylian eradicate a rift? You have only just met this stranger yourself. How can you tell us to trust her? Well, Chief Sira, it seems further discussion is unnecessary. Now is not just the time to be entertaining strangers and their claims. I will prove what Zelda says is true. You will be wasting your time. This Hylian is clearly deceiving you. She saved my life. How dare you speak of her like that? I trust Zelda, and I will prove that she can get rid of the rifts. No matter how many monsters they fight, the rift isn't going to go away on its own. Donna is correct about this, so why won't they trust us? I mean, fair enough, right? Anything else to say? Alright. Yes, so what quest did we just get? Donna left the palace determined to prove to them what's possible. I suppose we just gotta walk out of here, and we'll probably be interrupted. You there, Hylian! Captain Donna left a message for you on her way out. She mentioned that she's heading to the oasis, and she'd like you to join her there. To get the oasis, head due east when you leave town. You can't miss it. That's all she shared for you. Okay, well, we were actually at the oasis. Usually I don't like to fast travel in these games, but we actually haven't tested out the fast travel, so I kind of want to test it out. So let's just warp there. Let's warp straight to the oasis. See, that was pretty quick, actually. Alright. Looks like everybody's here now. So none of the rifts are shrinking yet, I see. Thank you for your report. Get some rest before you return to patrol the rifts.
Ooh.
Thanks for coming, Zelda. Let's talk over here. The water here is so beautiful, don't you think? This place holds many memories for me. The chief, my mother, used to play here with me when I was little. She would tell me to look at the serene water, to keep in mind and heart calm like the water. Facet took up my training rather than my mother because mother was busy as chief. Facet trained the others too. Thanks to her and mother, we are the Gerudo you see today. I have so much respect for the both of them, but I can't stand by and watch things get worse. I believe you can fix the rifts, Zelda. And so I wonder how we can prove to my mother and Facet that you're being honest. Aside from the big rift at the Sanctum, there are also 3 small rifts elsewhere in the desert. I'd like for you to see if you can get rid of any of them. They're in the Southern Oasis Ruins, Ancestors' Cave of Arrest, and Southern Gerudo Desert. Okay, yes, I do kinda wanna know more about it. I received reports about monsters coming out from the rift near the ruins south of here. Some of my soldiers were dispatched to deal with them. Okay. And anything special? Doesn't really seem like it, so I'll just take your word for it. And probably the waypoints on the map. I trust you, Zelda, and if you get rid of a rift, I'm sure the chief will trust you too. Come talk to me again if you need more info on the rifts, okay? And where do we need to go? Yeah, so there's one up top, one there, okay. Let's just go for the one below. Also, yeah, I don't know what to do about the tumbleweeds that the person wants. Not quite sure I can do much about that. Ah! Hey, are you hanging in there? Yes, sort of. Actually, no, I'm not. We're defeating wave after wave of these things, but they just keep coming. Huh? When did you get here? It's not safe here. Monsters keep coming after us. Just like that. Ugh, my muscles are locking up at this point. Okay. So let's try to see what we can do about all these. How do I actually close the rifts? That is a good question. I'm gonna deploy one of these guys. Because hopefully that's gonna be useful. But I don't actually know how I can tackle the rifts. Am I just expected to fight? What does it actually say? Alright, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm just supposed to fight monsters, but I would assume not. Oh, maybe we are. Maybe that's literally all we have to do. Wow, you're pretty strong, girl. I can't believe we're the ones being saved. Well, at least the monsters seem to be mopped up for the time being. Now if the rift would just go away. I'm worn out from all the relentless fighting. Let's take a break for a bit. Thank you for helping us. You're a lifesaver. I can't create a rift entrance here, so we won't be able to get into this one. I see, so there's actually, like, only one of them that that'll work out. I bet you it's the one on top, at the very top of the desert, but we'll go for this one in the meantime. The one that's over here... it's actually further up, okay. Where is that rift? just over here, I believe. Yeah, there it is. You know, because you can see all the fallen soldiers. Ah. Water. Oh no, what's wrong? We've been keeping post here at the rift without any rest. And we ran out of water while fighting the monsters. We're about ready to collapse. Astro says, gotta go for a bit maybe. Alright. Well, thanks for dropping by, and maybe I'll see you a bit later. If not, have a good rest of your weekend, Astro. And we ran out of water while fighting. Okay. I'm so thirsty I can't even move anymore. You've got to drink something right away. Water won't be enough. You need a drink that can both hydrate you and provide nutrients. I know. Zelda, can you run to the smoothie shop at the Oasis and buy a cactus smoothie? They'll make one for you if you give them 2 chili cacti. Okay, well, I appreciate your free cactus, but I think I actually made one of those. I'll stay here and keep an eye on them, so please go get that drink, Zelda. I'm pretty sure we made exactly that. The cactus smoothie. Depends if we put milk or not, I suppose. But I think we didn't, so I think that's literally what we want.
Yeah?
So thirsty. Ah, the cactus smoothie! Thank you, Zelda. See, that's convenient that we made one already. Alright, everyone, drink up. Phew, I feel rejuvenated. Oh, I feel so much better already. Thank you. Now we can get back to patrolling. Thank goodness, I'm so glad you're all feeling refreshed. I'd better get back to the Oasis. See ya, Zelda. There's no way around here for me to create an entrance into the rift. Yep, I called it. I thought it was going to be the top rift. It just seems too convenient because you have to go, like, through the sandstorm and all that good stuff. So let's just make our way up there. And in good Zelda fashion, if there's no more roll in my Zelda games, you can be sure there's still a spin. Yeah, and see, like, the map. Well, okay, the sandstorm just covers up this part of the map. Uh-oh, what is this? This does not look good. And I should probably take some sort of echo. Maybe like a sand piranha? Could attack them from underground? Man, oh man. I wasn't even realizing that we're falling in the quicksand. That's because we didn't buy the sandals! Come on, can you get it? Nope. And we are falling in the quicksand. Looks like it'll be the snake for me. Oh, and now there's enemies as well. Come on. I'm just gonna go sword fighter mode in the hopes that it does something. It's not doing anything. And do we have a fairy? I don't think we do, so we should probably drink up. Damage reduction for 1 minute? Sure, let's do that. Yeah, maybe we can deploy this guy. Okay, I think we were just a bit too slow. Oh, that isn't working out too well. It's really not working out too well, but looks like we got a new model in Echo. Club Warblin. Okay. Oh man. Come on. It takes so much time to load up these guys. He literally got swallowed by the sand. Man, what am I supposed to do about this like monster? There's really not much to do. I don't know what sort of echoes can actually damage it. Am I supposed to use bind on it? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Because it really doesn't seem like much is happening. Oh, I think I am supposed to use bind. Look at that. Yep, so I keep on forgetting that bind is a thing. But that's actually what I have to do. Oh man. Alright. You've been binded. Well, there's not much more I can do other than deploy this guy. At least for the time being, because we don't have any, like, crazy good echoes so far. Okay, come on. Nope, we were too late. Well, now we know what to do, so surely... Oh, we can literally bind him in the middle of the whole place. Oh, that did it! Luckily that echo that I have is pretty powerful, so that actually works out okay. And just like that, the quicksands are also gone. And the map is actually restored too. Looks like there's a little monster camp here we can have fun with. Okay. These guys are actually not getting defeated so easily. Well, this guy doesn't even know I'm here somehow. And looks like that was actually a new echo as well, because he has a boomerang. Alright. We're just finding new echoes left and right. And what do we get? Yeah, okay. Oh, 7? Okay. I always get fooled because I'm like, man, only one of them? But no, it's actually usually more than that. So there are actually more quicksands over here. I'm pretty low on health again. I should probably do something about that. Like, take this smoothie for it. Well, actually, no, I've got the potion that I bought, which is not quite as egregious in the amount of overkill health that it does. Okay. Let's see if we can just escape the quicksand. I would appreciate that. Okay. Let's get rid of the cactus. Okay, there we go. We managed to get our piece of heart. Again, it makes me laugh every time in this game that, no joke, the bed is like the most used item and like quite by a far margin the most relevant item in this whole game, which is very funny. And yes, I can bind it. I wasn't even thinking about that. Okay. But if we get some nice cactus juice, that's nice. More smoothies for me. Oh, there's actually something up there. So I think I'll have to get that. Because that is way too appealing. There we go, look at that. There's a treasure chest. And there's also a staircase. So we actually got a mighty crystal. Is that one of them? Okay, so first of all, it instantly heals everything, and yeah, that was only one of them. Because we got 5 for essentially completing a dungeon. But this is the first stuff that we actually find, like, out in the wild. And a beetle mound echo. Okay. That might come in useful. There's way too many of these guys. Let's just get rid of these guys. Okay, and now we have the beetle itself. As I said, it was probably meant for you to not climb up there, but just, you know, go from this exit here that I think we're gonna get. Yeah, like just go up there with the staircase, but no. We went there the fancy way. Another waypoint. There's actually a lot of waypoints in this game. They are absolutely everywhere. What do we have here? This kind of brings us to a whole new area, which we may or may not want to explore. Okay, come on. Go after him. There we go. There's just a lot of monsters here. Yeah, genuinely I don't know what's a good monster to have. Maybe like, I think the snake is still pretty good. And this is new. A monster stone. Okay, just a new ingredient type. Let's just use the P-hat once again on all of these guys. And we're just getting more ingredients left and right. What else? Oh, he's actually still behind. There we go. I guess I'll take the rupee from that. And anything else here? It's always hard to tell if there's something worth exploring on those cliffs or not. I mean, there's a treasure chest here. Oh man. Oh man. Get the scorpions! And what do we actually have in here? Just more ingredients. Okay, they are everywhere. It's gonna be quicker for me to get rid of them. Let's not waste our powers, though. What else? What else do we have of interest here? Oh, these guys jump. Oh, man. Oh, I'm almost dead. I don't want to have the first game over of this game. So I'm gonna waste this smoothie, even though it's pretty good. Oh, that's not going very well. Sorry, I messed up the whole order. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, let's try not to waste it, if possible. Well, this has him distracted at least. Oh my god, no, we actually died. Oh man. Well, it's kind of bold to assume we would never die in this game. So I don't know how far back we've been set. Looks like we still have that chest unlocked. And that's about it, though. That's not very good. Oh my god, they do a lot of damage. Do you think we can even try to defeat them, or do you think we're just not meant to be here at this point in the game yet? Because these guys are pretty powerful. Like, these guys over here, they're kind of okay. But the other guys? Not so much. Okay, let's just use a bed, because it's very important for me to get this little piece here of monster fangs. Yeah, okay. Let's deploy the army. I'm just gonna spam the P-hat for as long as I can, I think. Okay, the boomerang guy is actually very scary. So I'm gonna try to always hit him before, okay, let's get the echo before we die. That'll be very useful. Boomerang Borblin level 2. Yeah, so that's why they're red. They're, like, purposefully meant to be very strong. Okay, well, he got rid of my P-hat. Okay, we're almost out, which is very unfortunate. Okay, well, now he's just running away. Come on. Yeah, he has the shield, so that's what makes it kind of hard. He just does not care about me whatsoever. How much damage will he have to take? That's the question. There we go. We did it. We died twice in the process, though, so that's not the greatest. But let's learn this new echo. Okay. How much do these actually cost to use? 4 of them each. Not bad, like we can at least use it, but they're pretty strong. Oh, what is this? An energy glove. You're not sure what this glove is made of, but it increases the likelihood that more energy will appear when you defeat dark monsters. Okay, so can we actually stack this? You can't wear more accessories right now. So do we want hearts or energy? That's a good question. Maybe right now we want energy. Well, you know what? Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, first of all, let's try what Astro was saying earlier and actually try to use the bed to heal. Does it even work? So that was like 1 full heart. I see, so you can actually fully replenish your hearts using a bed, which I don't think I had realized yet. That's very cool. You just have to wait it out, so like don't try to do it in combat, I suppose. But other than that, it works pretty well, so I suppose, yeah, I can equip the gloves, because we should just try to heal using the bed during downtime. That will definitely help. Anyways, that was our little side adventure. I would say the bonus we got was pretty worth it. So let's go here. The 3rd rift, clearly the one that was meant to be. Ancestors' Cave of Rest. The torches in here have all gone out. What am I doing? What am I going to do? That is a good question. With the rift in here, I can't get near the grave, so I can't light the torches. And without them lit, our ancestors won't be able to rest peacefully. Okay. So let's see what we can do about that. I think we'll actually have to go the long way around, right? Because there's the whole ladder there that we can see. Or maybe we just need to bind this thing? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. No, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, you can't bring this over the rift or anything. It was just to reveal the door. So why don't we test out these new guys that we just unlocked? Oh, yeah, they are pretty strong. Pretty strong indeed. But no match for snakes, right? Okay, what's even going on? Oh, I'm taking damage from the stones. I see. Okay, well, let's learn the echo from that. A hull mill echo. And yeah, we're just... I wonder what's behind here. Oh no. Oh, well, turns out it was the ladder and I accidentally fell inside of it. So what is this all about? Can I go in the sand? Do I need to toss like a rock in the sand or something? Will it just make a hole in the sand? I'm a bit confused as to what I can do here. Maybe I can burn the sand? Okay, let's get rid of that. What does this do? Not much. Let's see, what can I actually do here? Am I just stuck? That's the question. Well, I think we saw that, like, the... Well, these guys, they dig in sand. Maybe that's what we need. Oh, that is what we need. See, I'm just not used to this yet. The fact that these enemies, like, okay, what they can do while attacking is not necessarily obvious how it differs from what they do when you're playing. Alright, so we just got a golden egg, okay. And it can be used to recover hearts. Okay, so it's just another ingredient. So hopefully we don't miss anything too cool. But I think we can probably combine this with the Strantula. And then just climb up and have all the fun goodies, all that good stuff. Oh, I messed up. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, that's an enemy version. Oh my god, no, I died. Again. Hey, we got Mathizen. How are you doing, Matt? Just in time for me dying. See, we had not died in this game yet, but in the past 10 minutes we've died 3 times. So that's not very good. I don't care about you guys because I already have your echo. How are you doing, Matt? How's the weekend so far? And I saw you were debating on Twitter whether you should get this game or Astrobot. Those are definitely tough picks. Weirdly, I would practically get like Astrobot because, I don't know, I kind of feel like that more, but this game's pretty good too, so it's a hard pick. You should definitely get both of them at some point. Gotta get the 5 rupees, that's very important. Actually, we have enough rupees now to buy the quicksand sandals. Okay, let's not get fooled for this guy this time. For some reason I thought it was one of my echoes last time. And I fell for it. You think there's anything good below here? That's a good question, but probably not. I don't know, there might be something down there. And anything up there? So many questions. So obviously we want to go right. That's kind of the path. Well, okay, I don't know if this saves the places where we dig, but if it does, here's a checkpoint of sorts. Mats is thinking of what game to buy, because there are like too many good games. There sure are. There are so many games to play these days. There we go, so we finally lit the torches. Ah, peace once more. I don't believe I've seen you before. Well, thank you for lighting the torches. With the fires burning, we can rest peacefully now. Please go tell my descendant that all is well. Alright. The torches are lit again. Was that supposed to be like the spirit? I see. Ah, they are. So you lit them? But how? You found a secret passageway to the grave? I didn't know one existed. And a Gerudo over there wanted you to talk to me? That's so weird. I thought I was the only one here. So this might explain why we can see Tri. It looks like we might be able to see spirits in general. That's an interesting little story revelation. Well, anyway, thanks for the help. I really appreciate it. I'm sure the ancestors are happy too. Thank you. I'm not seeing anywhere I can create an opening into the rift, so we won't be able to get in here. Zelda, how has it gone so far? Were you able to get rid of any of the rifts? Oh? You couldn't get rid of them? Which means getting you into the Sanctum is the only way we'll solve things. But we don't have any way to do that right now. Captain Dona, I should say. We've received a message from Lady Facet. She wants to know whether or not you've been able to see evidence of Zelda's powers yet. She commands that you bring the Hylian and provide her a status update. So be it. We haven't found a way to prove your ability yet, but we'd better go check in regardless. I'll go on ahead to the palace. Come and meet me there later, please. So, Matt, what are your thoughts on the mechanics of this game so far? How do you think it compares to other Zelda games from what you've seen? Okay. Yeah, so we died there a bunch. Let's just fast travel, because why not? Alright. Back to Gerudo Desert. By the way, I was wondering if anything would happen if I light up all these torches. I don't know if there's other torches. Probably nothing. Let's be real. Anyways, let's go back to the palace. Haven't played a lot of Zelda. It's probably a very classic Zelda with some new stuff as well. I mean, it just depends on the ecosystem, really. Other than that, it's a pretty good classic 2D Zelda game. And Matt says, the games I want to get Astrobot, Echoes of Wisdom, Metaphor Refantasio, which seems very cool, yeah, and Eve's 10. Tell us, Captain Dona, have you managed to find proof that she can fix the rifts? Yeah, those are all really good games. No, not yet, but if you would listen to what she has to say, then you'll... So you have returned to us with nothing, after swearing you would find proof of her capabilities. Clearly this is some sort of joke. This stranger has you entirely deceived.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't. For what reason would she be deceiving me? To what end?
Ah.
She's been working with me to prove that she can get rid of the rifts since we last spoke. Would she be running all over the desert like that simply to have a laugh at my expense?
Huh?
I know she's telling the truth, and I'm willing to give her the opportunity to prove it to you too. I can't stand by while my warriors, my friends, are being wounded on the battlefield. I trust Zelda and I know she can get rid of the rifts. We just have to give her the chance. I'll take full responsibility for whatever happens. Please, Chief Sira, let us enter the sanctum. Dona, you're willing to risk your honor as a warrior to place your trust in this person?
Huh?
I am. You've grown so strong, my daughter. I, too, can no longer stand by while my people suffer. Seeing you put your honor on the line inspires me to place my own trust in this person.
Oh.
Chief Sira, you cannot be serious. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. She could have at least mentioned that we, helped all of her guards everywhere. If we remove the sand from the sanctum, we will once again be overwhelmed by monsters. Do you forget that I'm a warrior, Facet? I will hold the monsters at bay. You're being ridiculous. You really think you can hold back waves of monsters on your own?
Why?
She won't be on her own. Okay, there we go. Those are the warriors that we helped out, huh? Why are you here? We overheard your discussion. Chief Sira, Lady Facet, this young lady has helped all of us. She helped me at the cave of our ancestors,
Oh.
and she aided us as well. If she's able to rid us of these horrible rifts, then we'll do all we can to support her. Captain Donna, we stand at your side. Facet, you heard our warriors. Are you now willing to hear this Zelda out? Of course not. What are you saying? What a wretched excuse for a chief. She is trying to deceive you, to take advantage of you. Can you not see her true character? Guards, this girl has ill intentions and is here to deceive us, Gerudo. Throw her in jail at once. Come on, I've already been in jail. Isn't this enough? Everyone's throwing me in jail left and right. Facet, what are you doing? Chief Sira, we've got trouble.
Oh.
What is it? A rift at the ruins in the eastern desert grew, and a bunch of our warriors were taken by it.
No.
Take me there at once, soldier. Yes, Chief Sira. You see, now I'm starting to wonder if Facet has been taken over by the rift. That would make sense. That would explain a lot. Onwards, warrior. Of course, Chief Sira. Matt says, seems like Breath of the Wild times Link's Awakening. Well, yeah, probably more Tears of the Kingdom, but yes, it does seem that way, but it mixes it pretty well so far. As I said, it's too early for me to comment on if the combat holds up. So far, I'm not quite convinced, but we'll have to see over time. Chief Sira, please, you must wait. You can't go rushing into a fray like this, so ill-equipped. I think we just have to. We just have to do it. The rift expanded. I might be able to create an entrance there then. Let's follow them. Alright. Let's go do that. So where do we have to go exactly? Okay, this rift over there is now bigger. And I'm gonna fast travel to the Oasis. Because I actually want to buy the, I guess just the sandals to prevent us from going into quicksands and stuff. Oh, one sec. My computer's acting up. Interesting. Okay. That's not good. Hopefully, let me know if the stream starts to go bad. Okay. Because I don't know. My resources are suddenly absolutely tanking. So let me know if there's any sort of cuts happening in stream ASAP, and I'll do something about it. Right now it seems kind of borderline. Not sure what's going on. But yes, we're... Oh no, I'm actually being stupid. I think the sandals were being sold in town. Were they? I forget. I completely forget where the sandals were from. Let's see. Were they in here? Is this where you can buy? Matt says seems good at the moment. Okay. Let's hope that it stays good, because, oh, there we go, it might cut. Sometimes my computer CPU's peaking over 100%. Anyways, here are the Gerudo sandals. Yeah, just let me know ASAP if ever there's like a stutter or something. Not sure what's going on with my computer all of a sudden. You can possibly hear the fans blasting. Okay, so now let's fast travel back to the Oasis. And hopefully we can solve all that. What do we have here? I should maybe equip the sandals. Can I do that? No, right now we're limited to one accessory. But, okay, you can't sink in quicksands. So that'll definitely be useful to have. Looks like things are becoming a bit more steady with my computer. Hopefully it doesn't do that again, though. Let's see. So a bunch of new enemies here for sure. Are these guys any good? I don't think so. They don't seem to move very much. Okay, well they can toss rocks at people, but that's about it. Are these supposed to be the tornadoes with a face that one of the people was talking about? Oh man. Yeah, and they just make us blast away in the wind. Maybe I'm better off with a pea-hat. The pea-hat just gets blasted into oblivion. Okay, the pea-hat won't be very useful, I take it. Maybe these guys too. I'm not too sure. What will work best against these guys? Okay, well, yep, we can learn the echo now. A tornado echo. So this is actually probably the tornadoes with faces that they were talking about. Nice. You know, it's a good day when you get a chili pepper from a tornado. Luckily they're pretty high level, so they really only need to hit them once. Yeah, I think we circled back to the very entrance of the desert, which is not exactly what I wanted to do. I just wanted to go up here. Alright. What's the latest? Our warriors are inside this rift.
Yeah.
Don't get too close. We've got to save them, but how? Facet, following your counsel, we have tirelessly worked to defeat the monsters. Tell me then, why has this rift gotten bigger? Perhaps we have yet to defeat enough monsters. Chief Sira, it's dangerous here. Let us return to the palace with haste. Don't be absurd. Our soldiers have been taken. Do you really think I'd leave them behind? Well, Okay, I think it's time for us to go in this rift. I think I can create an entrance here. Stand back, Zelda. Indeed, we're gonna finally be able to prove our powers. Zelda, is that?
Ah.
You can enter the rift here and get rid of it, and you'll be able to get my friends out too. Wow, thank goodness. Please do whatever you need to. Alright, well let's hop into the rift at last. This is the still world, but this area isn't connected to a big rift. Even so, I can sense my friends here. They're not moving at all. I get the feeling they're trapped or something. If we rescue them, we'll be able to mend the rift. I can't sense my friends. Oh, I can sense my friends in 5 different areas. They are somewhere in this area here. Let's find them and rescue them. Okay. So, well, I guess we can't get that fragment. I don't know if this will lead to a dungeon, or if it's really just another rift before the dungeon. I guess it's probably the latter, but I don't know, we'll have to see. Where all this stuff leads to. And there's some mysterious stuff happening over there. Luckily we can walk on these trees. Well, there we go, that's one of the Gerudo warriors right over there. Do you think we can have an echo of this guy? Okay, that's probably not helpful. I actually don't know if I can defeat that guy. Okay, come on. Oh, we can. Nice. Well, that's what I needed, because I need an echo of this guy. Okay. Now, what else? There's nothing up here. Of course, you can use like a spider to go there if you want. I think we need to defeat like one of them if we want any luck of doing anything good. Okay, that's perfect actually. Uh-oh, nope, it's not perfect. Okay, well, looks like they can't really crush you, which is very kind of them. Let's actually sleep if I want to not die. Let's start making use of this, which we often forget that we can do. Takes a little while, but it's all good. Just taking a nap during our adventure. Alright. There we go, easy does it. Yeah, you even bounce off the floor, because they're just so powerful. Alright, so we got one of the 5. Yep, let's, we gotta use a regular bed, actually. By the way, am I right about this? Most used. I actually used more of these, but then the bed is second. That makes sense. That's kind of what I would expect. What do we have here? Just some nice platforming challenges. Sure, let's place one here. That'll kind of work out. Okay, whoa. Gotta be careful. Oh no, really? You had to do that to me? Well, luckily he is no longer in the sand to annoy us. Okay, we're still not high up enough. Surely there's one right here, right? I mean, what happens if I just toss it? Okay, it's behind the boulder, I see. So that's our second one. And what else? Well, I guess we're gonna have to destroy this bridge. Build a new one in the right direction. I mean, that works. That sure works too. Yeah, let's just go here. I think we gotta go back to the start at some point, because there's one that we, like, skipped over. But it kind of looks like the whole layout is a big circle anyways. So it'll probably be fine. Okay, there's one down there. There's nothing up here, it seems like. Oh god. There we go. We got that one safe and sound. Who is this person? Ah, yes, the big reveal. That's why Facet is so against it. Hey, isn't this Facet? But she was just outside. Yeah, so just like the king's counselors, she's been taken over. I wonder why she's in here. Indeed, that was the big reveal. She's been taken over. And one more to go. Yep, there's enemies. It's about time. Well, it still hasn't caught up to us, so that's good. I believe we just have to go down here. And then, I guess making a bridge from all the way over there might have been better. I think we have to use a Crawltula for this. I don't really see any other way. If it can manage? Can the Crawltula manage? That's the big question. Okay, just go up the thing. Why won't you go up the thing? I mean, we can always build a staircase, I suppose. Yeah, not here. Just one to the left, please. And a trampoline. Hopefully will do the trick. I wonder if we can combine a trampoline with sword fighter form. Nope, that's still not gonna cut it. So yeah, we probably have to build a bridge from all the way over there. So we gotta backtrack a little bit, unfortunately. But hopefully that should be good, right? Is that gonna be enough? How do I get here? Can I just do a really big jump? Nope. That's not enough. Seriously though, can I use a Crawltula? I would very much like to. Oh, that's not what I want. Come on, Crawltula and... Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of these enemies first, because they are annoying. Actually, last time we defeated an enemy, well, one of the big ones at least, the quicksand literally disappeared. But I'm really hoping that I can bind to this Crawlchula. Come on. Stop being annoying. There we go. It's just instantly gonna die. Help! How do I get up there? How does one get up there? Okay, now let's place a Crawlchula. And let's bind. Don't go that way. Stop. How do you solve this one? I am very much not sure. Oh, actually, I can probably just, like, stack trampolines, right? Can I do that? Can I just stack trampolines? I mean, I probably can. Except they break from the height, which kind of sucks. Oh, this is really unfortunate. Seriously, how can I go up there? I'm pretty puzzled at this point. Oh, maybe these guys. I'm so stupid. That was the whole point, is we found these guys at the start. And they're just a big platform. I'm so stupid. Of course we were supposed to do that. That's the whole point. That's why we recently just got them. See, I'm thinking in the past. I gotta think about my new echoes. Alright, we found all my friends. Now we can mend this rift. Yes, and we get to reveal that Facet was actually in there. Time to mend the rift. My friends shared some of their power with me. Oh, do we get to level up? Okay, not yet. Looks like there's multiple steps to going to level 3. Same for the crystals, we're gonna need a bit more. Alright. Going back to Zelda's world? Sure. That sounds like a plan. Zelda! Where am I? Last I remembered, I was pulled into a rift. You're awake! Oh, I'm so relieved everyone is back safely. She really did it. The rift, it's gone. We saw it with our own eyes. What astonishing powers. Facet, where are you going? We shouldn't leave the palace unguarded. I must hurry back. Ugh. There we go. That's the real Facet. What? What happened to me?
No.
Facet? There are 2 of you? Chief Sira, Captain Donna, what has happened? We're wondering the same. How did you get here? I was looking into the rifts here in the desert. And then, oh yes, then I was pulled into a rift. I see. Yeah, having this many warriors around you is probably not a good idea. Chief Sira,
Huh?
I recommend extreme caution. She came out of the rift after all. She could be some kind of monster. Yes, that's what she is. You don't actually think I trust you, do you? Ah.
Yo.
You're not going anywhere. Wow. Chief Sira. Where did she go? She vanished. So she was a fraud after all. Facet made many questionable remarks ever since the rift appeared. She spoke of a legend that promised defeating monsters would eliminate the rifts. Burying the entrance to the sanctum was also her idea. And she only suggested it once she heard that the rift in the forest had been eradicated. Now that I reflect upon it, she must have intended to keep Zelda away from the rift. But why? Because she didn't want the rifts to be fixed. All of her deceits were to that end. Zelda, although we were deceived by the false Facet, I apologize for how we treated you. You have my permission to restore the entrance to the sanctum, and you have my blessing. I know it is selfish for me to ask, but you must use your power to help me and my people. All right. Thank you so much, Chief. The entrance to the sanctum sits at the base of a quicksand flow in the southern desert. The cave that drained the sand was plunged, causing the flow to submerge the entrance. Go speak to the guards at the cave and tell her what has transpired. Yes, Chief Shira. We did it! Once you're ready, please head to the sanctum. We're counting on you, Zelda. Alright. Looks like it's time for the second dungeon. Which is right over there. So I'm literally just gonna warp to it. Let's warp to the second dungeon. Alright. Yes, let's try to avoid the re-deads if possible. That seems like a good idea. And, oh, what happened to you? I've been informed of the situation. The plug stopping the quicksand is just through here. But the place is swarming with monsters. I haven't been able to get past them. To think that all that needed to be done was pull that plug to drain the sand. So we need to pull that plug so we can get to the rift entrance. Let's go, Zelda! Alright. Let's do it! Do we just, No, we can't. So how do we do this? How do we pull this plug? I'm not quite sure. I mean, both of these things have eyes. So does that have anything to do with it? I don't know. Probably, actually. Like, I can probably bind myself to this thing. And I don't know if it'll go up whatsoever. But I'm thinking this is the puzzle. So let's place a bed down. So I can walk on top of it. Okay, I actually need to place... let's see. Let's move this guy here, destroy that, place the bed here, and then I will bind to this guy here. And then I will jump here. And that is still not enough. Do you think that's gonna do it? Maybe. It sure does. That might have been the most complicated way I've ever seen to hit a switch in Zelda, but I suppose the eye on the switch was kind of the giveaway for that. So is this? No, this is technically not the dungeon yet, but there are still things like keys and stuff. And we have a wind cannon now, so that's kind of useful. Can we go here? Yeah, okay. Oh, well, sort of. We gotta be real careful. I say as I fall on my own. Is this wind cannon just stronger than the other ones? Okay. Can I make the... I can probably just bind to these guys. Yeah. I can't really bind to that second one though, can I? Okay, yes. I can do things diagonally, that's perfect. So let's go in here. Master Pig says, yo, I took a nap. Don't forget to use bind. Yeah, that's what I tend to forget. Pretty much like what you were saying. Oh, I can literally bind these things too, okay. Yeah, this whole little section is all about binding, apparently. Because, yeah, it's just bind everything. That being said, I might need these guys to hit the switch. I don't know. Yes, actually that works. I guess anything that has eyes on them will do the trick. So that should do it. That's pretty good so far. Can I just... Oh, you can just bind to enemies. That's actually kind of OP. Because I can just bind these guys and go like, bye-bye. I guess I don't really get anything out of them, though, if I do that. If I release this guy, I might get some stuff, including the echo for that guy. Assuming he can die. Yeah, okay, good thing I did do that, because, yeah, we gotta get the echo. Matt says, I toned down the games and I want it's between Astrobot and Eve's 10. Fair enough. Weirdly, I don't know why, but I would also have a tendency to get Astrobot over Zelda. Which is kind of a weird to say, because Zelda's like my favorite series, but arguably you're even bigger on platformers than I am, Matt, so yeah, you could probably get Astrobot. Okay. Grab the rupee. And here we are once again. Gotta do the bind in like 2 steps, since there's no like forward and backward thing like in Tears of the Kingdom where you can control the distance or whatever. So I guess that was it. Or did we get a key? Yeah, we did get a key. I didn't even notice. Matt says, I'm not sold on Echoes of Wisdom. I'm not either. I just got it because it's a Zelda game and I love Zelda games, and no doubt I'll still have fun with it. But I'm never like sold on the concept they have going. Although I'm still enjoying my time. In a sense, I would still prefer to have regular Zelda combat so far, but as I said, I'm still enjoying myself. And it's still a good time, it's just different. Maybe it's not quite as good, in a sense, but, I mean, it's pretty good. It's still pretty good. Oh, there's a fairy. And yes, we get it in the bottle automatically, so that's useful. Very useful indeed. Now, how shall we get there? What happens if I drop a bed? Literally nothing. Maybe I can just place down one of these guys. And nope, that's not what I want to do. I keep on fumbling the controls. Oh my god. Okay, well actually we're gonna learn his echo, so that's useful. A Pat Blade Echo. Oh, I got crushed. Crushed by my own thing. It's actually kind of hard to get on top of this guy. It's probably impossible in practice. Okay. I'm just gonna try to do... let's see. Yeah, I keep on forgetting that. Obviously, I can't actually, like, climb on these boxes. Looks like it's gonna be alternating between tables and boxes for me. Hopefully I have enough echoes to do that. Okay, just one more. No pressure. I don't know how I can get to that treasure chest. Actually, can I use the wind on myself? Like, what happens if I do this? Is that useful? Not really. What else could I do? I can probably use one of these guys, maybe? Can I? Oh, I can. But it doesn't really work. Is it possible to get this chest? Well, Master Pig is saying use more bind in general. And Master Pig says I completely forgot to get an echo of the thwomp thing. Don't you need it? Because I literally just encountered a puzzle where I think that was the only thing you could use. I don't know how to kill it. Well, I think he just takes damage, weirdly enough. And you get it from just the main story where I'm at, pretty much. Okay. So, can I use this guy pretty much just to have a bit of elevation to spawn in some boxes? Like, oh, actually this kind of works. Sort of. Sort of works. Well, yeah, you gotta say it quickly. It only very much sort of works. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. We might need something else, which we may or may not have. I wonder, oh, maybe. We can put a shrub, yes! Perfect, now we have a perfect height of 3 things. And now, we just gotta climb, which is a potential problem. Let's put a second shrub, that'll do it, even if the box falls. There we go, all that for 20 rupees. Are you happy, chat? Master Pig says, the fun part about modern Zelda is that there's never one solution anymore. So I definitely overcome whatever challenge you did without it in some dumb way. Yep. Yeah, probably. You're probably right on that. It's, It's hard to say if I prefer it that way or not. I think I prefer the more structured puzzles of Zelda still. But, I mean, it's nice to have both. I just hope we'll get back to fully more traditional linear stuff. At some point, at least. Okay, well, nope, let's get rid of you. Get out of here. And just use this guy. Okay, again, he's not at the right spot. Little bit annoying. Oh, we can't actually... Can I just use a table? Please? No? Are you kidding? Is this where I finally learn how to get rid of these things that I've been seeing in the desert for this whole time and still do not know how to get rid of them? I still don't know how they work. How can I get rid of these guys? They're forcing us to learn tutorials. Oh, maybe we just need... Yeah, okay. Makes sense to use the thing we just got. So I guess now that we finally have this stuff, we can finally get rid of the piles of sand that we see in the desert. Alright. This is useless against that guy. Oh, I wanted to jump. Why did it didn't jump for some reason? Now what? Well, we can still use a spider when in doubt. Nope. Come on. Come on, the controls are annoying sometimes. What else? I might need to just build a bridge. I'm just gonna try to defeat this guy. Because yes, literally the saw blades are enemies to defeat now. I still don't think I can make a stack of beds because it'll just become way too high up. Like, okay, I'm just stuck here now. And this is probably still too far. Oh, it actually did it. Okay. I'm pleasantly surprised. And this guy's still here for some reason. Come on, get him! Get the saw blade! Oh, come on. Come on! There we go. Yeah, now I can just use the little spider. Master Pig says, I don't mind having multiple solutions to puzzles as long as they aren't ridiculously broken like Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, like what we've seen in here so far is totally fine, I would say, in this game so far. They're not too open-ended. Like it's probably better to have it like this rather than being completely linear. But Tears of the Kingdom was kind of like you said, it's a bit too much. Or it's not even that it's too much, like what it has would be fine. It's just that we also want some more challenging puzzles. Like we don't literally want just these random, easy, open-ended, you can do like 5 billion things to get around it type of puzzle. Alright, Gibbo level 2. So we're getting good, we're already getting like level 2 stuff. I don't know if we're supposed to go left or right, but I'm gonna go here. Oh no, this is the main place. Unless the, I don't know where this ladder goes actually. It's probably just to get out of here. Yeah, I mean it is. It literally is to get out of here. So we're supposed to activate the sand thing to drain all the sand and then just leave. So let's bind and all the sand will fall. Master Pig says giving the player freedom is cool, but their ability should still be very limited. You can't just let them do everything. Yeah, that's very fair. And Matt says creativity comes from the limits that are given to you, so limits are always great. Exactly, yes, indeed. Because, like, in Tears of the Kingdom, there's so much you can do that sometimes it's like, I kind of just don't want to. Or, like, it feels like busy work sometimes in Tears of the Kingdom as well, because it's like, well, this puzzle is obvious or easy, or there's billions of things I can do, but now you gotta make me assemble, like, 10 things together. It's like, it's kind of weird, because if Tears of the Kingdom was purely a creative sandbox, it would be great. But they have a bunch of limitations because it's actually a story-based game. So having both of them at once is a little rough. Because, like, you don't have enough resources until late game to fully appreciate the system. Alright, so here we go. I guess we'll just go into the Gerudo Sanctum, which is our second dungeon. So let's hop in. Hopefully it's not too long, because we're getting a bit long today on the stream if it ends up being like an hour-long dungeon. Hopefully not. Alright, stand back, Zelda. Going in the second dungeon. Here we go. Let's hop in. Oh, and we see Link again here, somehow. That's surprising. I don't know why it makes any story sense for him to be here too. A person in a green tunic. Zelda, wasn't that Link? It sure looks like it. But what are you doing here, Link? Is Link actually the #1 villain in this story now? Because that's not too good if so. Okay, I guess we had to do this. Just to push this boulder to be able to go up here. So how big is this dungeon? It looks like you, well, okay, if you get the map, you get more details about the rooms, but for now, there's not too much on this floor. And there's not too much on any floor, it seems like. So we're gonna have to see what this is all about. Maybe it's a short dungeon? Granted, we practically just had a little bit of a dungeon bit before the dungeon, in a sense. Even though it's not an official dungeon, we just did a good handful of puzzles before then. Okay, let's go right. Maybe we should go left. Does left seem more friendly? Left seems like a mini battle. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be the tiles. The tiles that the person was asking about, the flying tiles. But yes, these are the good old flying tiles of old, which you used to be able to just dodge with a shield. So that's honestly just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it old school. Not sure if there's a better way to do this in this game, but that's how it works back in the day. Master Pig was saying that, you know, they remade 80% of the assets, or like 80% of them are new. Well, that's one that they didn't completely remake. They had the tiles in Link's Awakening, I guarantee you that. Okay, what did we even get there? I was not paying attention. I think we got like 20 rupees or something, right? These things are back. Okay, so what do we do here? So this opens up the door. Okay, we can just jump, actually. So that seems all well and good. Let me toss a pea hat. Surprisingly, it's been a long time since I've used one. But we'll just get rid of the keys real quick. Somehow the rupee is stuck up there. That's a bit surprising. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is get this old bed ready. Then I'm gonna pull this. It's nice that you can pull it like manually or with bind. I appreciate that creativity. Okay, let's place a bed. There we go. Easy does it. A lot of this in this dungeon actually looks like it's Link's Awakening, because I feel like doors like that have been seen before. Okay, well we got 2 passageways. No, okay, it goes to the same place. Could have gone to two different places in theory. And we got our small key that we so desperately need. Nothing too special in the pots. Oh, well, we get an apple. Alright, let's go open that locked door. And what do we get inside? More... Okay, well, we can learn this. This is really just the statue, I believe, right? Snake statue, yes. Hopefully they don't turn into real snakes, like, ever. And nothing too special to do here. But considering we just got the snake statue, I'm thinking maybe we need it? Maybe? What do you do? What's the snake statue gonna do for us? Oh man. It just got rid of the pea hat so easily. These guys are pretty cool. They're very cool looking, but they also, Okay, it's not going so well for the pea hat. Because these guys can just fly up. I think I have yet to try using the crow that I got at the beginning of the stream. Maybe they're better than having keys. We got the Motchula. Okay. Come on. What are the crows gonna do? Are they any good? Are they better than the keys? It's actually pretty hard to say. I think their aim is a little bit better, but that's about it. And now we gotta drain the sand here somehow. But I guess that'll be for later. That looks like it's the boss door, isn't it? I think so. It very much looks like the boss door. So I guess that'll be a worry for a bit later. And this is not looking so good. But what I'm thinking is placing this guy and binding, and can I do this? Let's release. Oh, it's doing its thing. Alright. That actually worked. We did good. And what do we have here? Okay, this is like a level 2 of that guy. What if I just chuck... what is it? One of these guys. Pathblade? Pathblade seems effective, right? Come on. Yeah, it seems to be working. Might be a slow process, though. There we go. We did it. Master Pig says, I didn't do that. See? I burnt the boxes. Yeah, that's another good way you could do it. I was just scared that I would fall off the edge, so I decided, let's see if I can push the boxes before I actually walk across. But you're proving a good point right there. It's a good way that you can have like multiple approaches to stuff. Okay, we need this guy. The scary thing though with this game is once the game gets going and you have like literally 100 echoes, it's kind of hard to keep track of all your options, which is kind of an issue practically. Okay. And that guy just destroyed him. Oh man. Okay, let's surround him. Oh my god. I need a bed if I want to survive this. Let's just rest while this does his job. We don't really need that heart because we can just wait it out. Just slowly but surely waiting it out. Matt says, well, I'm gonna head off. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And who knows, maybe I'll be playing Astrobot or Eve's 10 soon enough. We'll let you know if we can convince you on Echoes of Wisdom at some point. But looks like we just got our waypoint, which is pretty nice. And what is this? Seek 2 distinct tributes. Clues to the desired tributes are recorded somewhere on this floor. I'm gonna take a wild guess that we have to put the statue right here. That seems like something we would have to do. And I'm not sure how I want to go about these guys. I'm surely gonna take apples though. Grapes are also an acceptable choice. Was it worth going in the fire for like a grape? I'm not sure. You know what? These are being kind of slow. Release the crows! The crows will do it. They're being kind of slow though. Are the crows just giving me free rupees? Or am I losing my own rupees when the crows get hit? I cannot tell. Come on. Get him! Get the Poe! It's so painful sometimes, I gotta say. Being forced into this combat stuff. I understand that they give you a sword power-up early on for a reason. But it goes down so quick that it's kind of hard to justify at this point in the game. Maybe later in the game it'll be more worth using. But there we go, we have learnt a Poe. So that's good. And, well, there is this path now that we can use. And this is actually bringing us to the still world. Hey, look! Oh, Link's running away! That's got to be Link, but where is he going? So this explains why there's not a lot of stuff to the Sanctum, I suppose. Because there's a lot of parts of this happening outside of the Sanctum. Okay, you know what? Let's just fight one moblin against another. There we go. That works out pretty good. Maybe not so much against the piranhas, though. But I think I'm just gonna ignore those guys, honestly. And, oh, that didn't really do it. And now let's get whatever's in here. Again, just more rupees. They really don't have anything cool to give you in this game. Because everything relies on the echoes. So other than echoes, it's like, well, what do you want from us? What do you expect? We've got nothing to give you. Okay, looks like we gotta spin this thing around. So that's gonna do it. Rupees? No, probably not. They couldn't. Rupees twice in a row. They dared to prove my point. I was thinking like, oh, maybe they've got a key at the very least or something, I don't know. Oh, that's not good. I'm on the edge of the world. Oh, that's useless. I thought I could push them or something. But no. Again, is it my rupees or am I getting free rupees when I use crows? I still don't know. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Surely you can fight them off. I feel like half of what ruins the ecosystem here is that echoes really have a lot of downtime when you spawn them in before they can attack. And it does not help that these guys blast them away, but I guess nobody said we have to defeat them. Let's just build yet another bridge with beds. You know, like, they showed a bunch of these beds in the trailers, and I thought that was kind of a fun joke item. But I would have never guessed that it's literally the #1 item you use in this game. For both healing and literally just traversal. Which to me is really funny. Yeah, we used crows last time for those guys. Oh, I died! I died and we had to use a fairy. That's not good. I'm also gonna spawn in one of these guys. Okay, I need a heal, because I think I just, as I said, wasted the fairy I had. I did, okay, well, let's use this. It's very much overkill, but let's do it. Okay, this is not going well. I think this calls for link time. Because there's not much we can do. We very much need to use Link. Oh my god, we're almost dead again. That's not good. That's very much not good. Nope. I'm fumbling the controls yet again. Nope, that's not what I want. I want this one. Which is apparently better for sleeping. Oh my god. Okay. You're just gonna follow me everywhere, aren't you? Okay, I've got a bit of time. Hide in a corner. Sleep! Quickly, Zelda! Master Pig says, I use bind to hold down enemies sometimes. That is a good idea, actually. And the crows give you rupees. Okay, so they really do just give you free rupees. I think when they are, like, enemies, they steal rupees from you, I think. But the fact that they give free rupees away is really funny. And, it's still alive. Come on. It's so slow. So slow to do things. There we go. It's finally down. And now let's just see if there's anything good in any of this sand. Turns out it's actually just more enemies. Well, okay, fine. We got a chest out of it, so that's probably fine. It's probably okay. And, okay. Well, there's a scorpion. Let's use one of these guys. Did he just get pushed away? No. Come on. Come on. Oh, the scorpion's pretty strong. There we go, that worked out okay. Nothing on top here, so let's just go down here. And down we go. I mean, there's another door here. We should probably go here, right? What's actually in here? Well, we're back in the Sanctum. And again, we don't have much time to go to this door. Can we do it? Yep, just in time. Yeah, see, this is the second type of statue we're gonna need to get. And I'm kinda lazy right now. I'm annoyed by these guys. I realize we're very low. Okay, let's get rid of the re-dead. Nope, that didn't do it. I was being stupid yet again. So how far back does this set us in a dungeon? Okay, we are here. We got the chest. So we just gotta go back in here. And, yeah, we're still gonna do the same thing. Only, like, we need to crank up this thing first. And off we go. It ain't that bad. I think we actually did better this time. Okay, well, let's just send out a P-hat in the right spot. Hopefully it'll work out. It's not working so well. It's really not working too hot. Luckily this guy has a shield, so, I mean, it kind of helps. Okay, well, he got rid of one. So that's pretty good. Come on. Get rid of them. I mean, it kind of sucks that you have to wait, but, I mean, at least he's doing a good job. And he's also surprisingly not dead yet. Okay, now it is time for the wind cannon. Anything good? Nope. Nothing good, but we do need to learn this cat statue, and that makes 2. So we found the second statue. And we still don't have a key, so let's progress. Another waypoint for us right here. Okay, so this dungeon is actually pretty big. Pretty big indeed. Alright. Yeah, we gotta get all of this for smoothies, of course, very important. And look, Link was in here. And this time he's got a bow. I mean, I guess he had a bow at the start as well. See, this is the high-budget cutscenes that we get with this toy-like art style, though. Okay, I'm gonna toss one of these guys. He has a shield, so... I mean, this should work, right? You're gonna be cornered, Link! Was that it? Maybe there's a second phase. There was the first time around. So sad that Link is the only one who got caught who's actually just being really rude and attacking us in the still world. Okay, who's who here? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Because I am gonna go for you. Oh my god. Okay, well, he fell. And I should be using my shield like a good Zelda player. Is he back? He is back. There we go. Will that be it? Or will he be 5 of them now? I think that's it. Hey, look at that! We actually are gonna get a bow. I'm so happy about that, because I was missing the bow desperately this whole time. This is like what happened with Facet and your people at the castle. Link was taken by the still world and replaced with an imposter too. Maybe we can help the real Link by fixing the rift. Yes, I sure hope we can. Oh, thank God, we got the Bow of Might. Got a screenshot that, very important. Okay, you can now fire arrows by pressing X, one in the sword fighter form. Ah, it only applies to sword fighter. I mean, hey, I suppose the more we level up the sword fighter form, the more it just becomes a regular Zelda game. Which is somewhat sad to say, because it's like, you gotta progress through the game to claim back the privilege of playing a classic Zelda game. Which is really kind of funny when you say it that way. Oh, are these piles just respawning? Guess they don't really want you to get them. There's nothing special in the piles. They were really just meant to give you more health when fighting a Link, I suppose. Okay, anyways, let's progress up here and see where this leads us. This just leads us to even more stuff. Are we technically in the dungeon right now? Yes, okay, we technically are in the dungeon. Yeah, I don't know how I want to fight these guys, but it looks like... No, they can definitely fall. Okay, I don't like these guys very much. I will just blow them away or something. Come on. So we're gonna have to build a bridge. Oh my god. Can I just destroy the thing that's spawning them? Am I allowed to do that? Oh, I am, okay. There we go. That's better. Gotta get rid of all the annoying little creatures. And, of course, a lot of... Oh my god. I didn't know it would destroy the bed. Well, that works out. And what do we have up here? I'll gladly take the extra energy, that's for sure. I guess there's just two different ways you could approach the puzzle once again. Again, a new waypoint. That's always nice to have. Can we bind these things? Yes, we can. What does it do, though? I don't know. Oh, it actually rotates the whole thing. Sweet! So yeah, that's good enough for me. Looks like they just conveniently rotate in the direction you would hope for, regardless of how you spin the thing. Maybe we didn't need the snake statue. Maybe it's the elephant statue and the cat statue. Let's see. Are you gonna turn the right way? Yes. Okay. How convenient. And we finally got our small key. Seems like there's no compass in this game, or if there is, I missed it in the first dungeon. I'm actually gonna gamble on the fact that I just missed it. That would make more sense, I think. So, yeah, we found everything in this room. Now's where we backtrack. The good old backtracking segment. I think we have quite a few backtracking to do, actually. Quite a few rooms. I will not say no to a grape. Or a warm pepper. Okay, I'm gonna have to move you out of the way. And I think that... Okay, finally we found the door. A lot of ingredients. I mean, I don't think we can... Can we bind to this from this side? Yes, okay, you can actually open it from both sides. Pretty sweet. And what do we have here? Okay. Well, maybe we can just bind this. And this is just gonna turn around. I mean, yeah, that works. That sure does work. And it did not go the way I wanted. I mean, I can probably just, I don't know, what's the best way to do things here? Well, certainly not Sword Fighter Link. I just want to stack some beds. And then I can bind to this thing. I'm actually too high up, okay. Just move it out of the way. And... yeah, that should do it. Then I think I just gotta maybe use more beds to actually be in reach of this thing. Again, I'm too high up. Is it ever gonna spin in the direction I want? I think it only moves 2 ways. So let's spawn in. Where is my fire? The Ignizal, yes. Oh, so this thing is gonna disappear. Sure. Okay. Can I use the bow? Can I do like good old-fashioned just like shooting with a bow? I don't think I can. You can't do the good old-fashioned fire arrow trick. Well, let's just toss the Ignizal and hope for the best. We can probably bind with it, actually. That might give us the distance we need. Yes, like so. Look at that. Clever. That was a good way to do it. So what does this say? It rests its wings atop a tower, it bears sharp eyes and a strong beak. Maybe I should take a screenshot of that just in case. But I'm not sure that has anything to do with anything so far. Looks like this chamber's done for. I think this whole section is pretty much done for. I think we can finally go back out to the still world. So we shall do that. Just go here and out into the still world. And I mean, we came from above there, so we just gotta continue. A lot of enemies, like last time. I'm kinda lazy. This seems like a good time for a Crawlchula. Okay, don't do that. That's just mean. You know what? Let's take the matters into our own hands. Crawlchula time, let's go. Oh, nope. Come on. You gotta bind pretty quickly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep. Go up the wall, please. Do you mind going up the wall? Nope. I don't like that they don't do anything until all the enemies are down. That's very unfortunate. Now will you go up the wall? Please? It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Just go up the wall. Thank you very much. Yeah, we didn't miss out on anything. Yeah, those scary redeads. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of those immediately. I mean, at least using Sword Fighter form, you get lots of energy back. Mostly when you actually bother to use Sword Fighter form, so... Maybe I should actually start using it more, is what I'm saying. Do we need to push these cactus out of the way? How do we do that? Or can we just... Oh no, okay, we can still bind. Sort of. As long as you actually aim for the, I guess, like, handles, then it technically all works out. There we go. That's pretty good. Oh, and we got the 4th statue. So yeah, we probably need 4 statues for this whole dungeon. Is what it looks like. So where else do we need to go? That was kind of that part. I think... I'm not sure. Maybe we just need to backtrack the whole thing. But it looks like we missed out on a door over here as well. I think we might have been everywhere else. So thus begins further backtracking. Luckily it's not too bad. But definitely more backtracking in this dungeon than any previous one. Let's go here. What do we have here? We have already been here. Okay. That's where we came from. I might have accidentally backtracked us way too far. Sorry, so what, Oh, okay, the map is just way smaller than I thought. Yeah, there's this little hole, I guess is where we want to go. And I suppose we can just do that. Small little bonus room. Oh, it's literally just rupees. Sure. At least the map is gonna say that we have it now. If we go inside, yep, that's where it is. So I think, yeah, we pretty much gotta backtrack pretty far until we are faced with the statues yet again. I don't think we've gone here yet, though. So we might want to do that as well. Did we go in the ladder? I think we did. So there's this place here that we haven't checked out. And, well, there's the boss room, obviously. And... yeah, that's almost it. It seems like it's these rooms. Actually, how does the floors work here? So, oh, okay. Oh, the map is technically about floors. I just realized that. Okay, so we're missing 3 rooms here, and then the boss, and then we're pretty much done, which is nice. We're about to die. Yet again. What's new? I'm gonna summon one of these. Maybe there's free hearts here? Nope, not free hearts. There's actually just enemies. Okay. That is unfortunate. Hopefully we don't have to backtrack too much. Please? Please and thank you. Okay. We're good. The backtracking is minimal. So we're in business. Yeah, I'm just gonna use sword fighter form as I said. And, oh, let's stop using sword fighter form. Let's see if there's anything good here. Let's get rid of that scorpion. Just using good old sword fighter form. If you don't evade me, at least. Because I don't want to waste all of it. So what does this actually say? It stands quietly in the sanctum. It is blue in color, with large tusks and a long nose. Okay. So I'm thinking that what these mean, they're not so much riddles as we got 4 animals, and now we're being told which ones we actually need. Is what it looks like. Did we solve all the rooms here? No, so this room is a dead end. And there's a staircase somewhere. Where was there a staircase? There's a staircase near the boss. I don't know if that's where we came from. Okay. Oh, and there's a chest here that I don't know how we get. Regardless, let's actually open up the doors. Okay, clues to the desired tributes are recorded somewhere on this floor. Yes, that's the part I was ignoring. But they said... Oh, what am I doing? Okay. So one of them has a blue tusk. Well, it's blue in nature. Okay, so we got the elephant. We need that. And I think the other one was just hinting at the hawk. So we didn't need the cat, and we didn't need the serpent. The snake or whatever. Makes sense that the ones we got last are the ones we actually need, because they don't want you to bypass that puzzle too easily. Alright, and now the sand is flooding in. And, or I guess the inverse. It's gonna drop the sand here, which is pretty sweet. And that reveals the staircase to the last couple of rooms that we were missing. Which, yeah, I guess fair enough, we actually still need to find the boss key. Can we go here? Is this a door? This is a door, okay. So what do we have to do here? Probably just line all of this stuff up. And grab onto this. Whoop. Do we have to do full circle? What's going on with this? Okay, I see. Well, do I see? What am I supposed to do? Do I need to combine both things? I'm a bit confused. Because this does not seem to work. Unless, like... help? Okay, why can't I do this? I'm not sure. But let's keep going up. Maybe there's some clue higher up above. No, it does not appear that way. Okay. So what are we missing? We're missing this chest, and what else? Of course, this is the boss key, as I said. We still don't really know how we can get to here. Because was there anything above this room? I don't think so. So I'm not sure how to get that. That one is pretty unclear. Hey, Astro, welcome back. Did you beat this dungeon yet? I'm not sure what we have to do here. It's very puzzling because things are not... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say things are not aligning well. I guess I aligned them well just now. And there we go. We got the big key. You got pizza. How nice. Perfect day for pizza. Okay, can we get... I will gladly take a bit of energy before going to the boss. I will also take the occasion to deploy a soft bed and recover a bit of hearts. That seems like a good thing to do. Master Pig says, I ate pizza before I joined the stream. Well, now seems like a good time for the sake of random coincidences to say that we got pizza yesterday. And I've got leftover pizza that I'm gonna go eat literally right after this epic boss fight against... It's literally just a mole. Mogriff, I guess, is the name. The name of the game is Mogriff. And he's shooting out sand at me. And this kind of cancels out the sand. So do I just want to... do this? Actually, looks like that might be what we need to do. Just blast him with a bunch of wind. Okay, man. That is taking up a lot of my energy. Oh, man. Come on. I will take the heart, please. Of course, we have all 4 statues here now. Maybe it's unrelated to the wind. I can't tell if he's just jumping out at me or if it's actually the wind that I need. Popular day for pizza. It sure is, apparently. Okay, let me get that heart, please. That's not looking so hot. Oh, and the heart fell. Just what I needed today. Oh god. Oh god. I'm having flashbacks to Caldera that I was playing against yesterday in Tears of the Kingdom in the depths. Fighting Caldera, found it in the depths. It was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Looks like if it hits anything. So it's not me, I don't need to cast wind at it. But it just jumps out, and then you gotta hit it with something, I guess. Well, we've got enough sword fighter form again, so we should be able to do this. Okay, gotta save that energy up. Yeah, so probably nothing to do with the wind. But yes, more little tornadoes is not necessarily a good thing. But we can dodge them, right? We can dodge them a-okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I guess we do have to hit him with something. Otherwise it doesn't seem to do much. Because he didn't actually fall or anything this time. Alright, no pressure. Let's just avoid all the tornadoes, if possible. Oh, it even destroyed this thing. This thing of mine got destroyed. I guess you're supposed to maybe hurt it like that. Okay, well I take damage when I do that, I think, but at least it's working out. Is that gonna be it for him? I think that might be it. I mean, that was 2 phases already, wasn't it? There we go, look at that! We defeated the second boss of the game. It is indeed a good day. And Try's friends are gonna be back. And there's quite a lot of them. It always makes for a nice spectacle, even though it feels like the frame rate drops when this happens. But other than that, it's pretty cool. So I guess we're gonna mend the rift now. That makes our second rift mended. Last time we freed Minister Left. I don't know if there's gonna be any of the people we're looking for in this rift freed. But at least the Gerudo Sanctum is looking more like itself now. My friends shared some of their powers with me. Okay, again, getting to level 3. Oh, okay, we actually got a small boost earlier, but now we're already at level 3. So that's pretty cool. I feel like I can do even more now. You can now create echoes at a distance. Oh, what does this mean? Echo at a distance by pressing and holding Y to charge power. Okay, what does this actually mean, though? So he didn't actually get a level up in the sense that he still has 4 little triangle chunks. And, okay. And I've got enough to upgrade the meter again. My friends told me something while we were mending the rift. They said that monsters captured them. It was the first time something like that happened to them. But since you defeated the monster, they can get back to work. There's not really anything else to do in the still world for now. So let's go back to your world, Zelda. Isn't it funny when you think about it, though? Pretty much every Zelda game is about traveling between 2 worlds. Whether it's like, you know, in Link Between Worlds, between the Dark World and the Light World. In Link to the Past, it's in the past. You've got seasons, you've got ages. Twilight Princess, they go also essentially in the Dark World. Skyward Sword, you can argue there's the sky and the surface. Tears of the Kingdom, they go in the sky and they go in the depths. Like, pretty much every Zelda game is about traveling between, you know, a more sinister world and a just more regular world. But there we go, we now have 6 pieces of hearts, so maybe we can stop dying. We didn't die at all in the first stream, But now we just died a bunch. Oh, actually, I'm gonna say not yet, because I just wanted to check. I think similar to the first dungeon, we missed one chest, one that's much harder to get. But other than that, we got everything, and I'm not exactly sure how we would have gone there, but so there's one chest that we missed. I'll have to go back for that, if possible. And same for the first dungeon too. I gotta go back. I think there was 1 or 2 chests that we missed. As I like to complain, they pretty much only give rupees, so maybe it doesn't matter much, but we'll have to see, I suppose. And Master Pig says the frame rate in this game is quite inconsistent. Maybe I'm not super sensitive to it, but the main place where I've noticed it was at the very start of the game in Castle Town. But honestly, since then, I haven't noticed it too much. Again, like when those special effects appear just there at the end of dungeons, it kind of feels like it drops too. But other than that, I can't say I've noticed it all that much, to be fair. You're back! All of the rifts are gone now, including the big one that was here. You did it, Zelda! Everyone in town is waiting your return. Come on, let's go together. Okay. Time to celebrate, the rift's going away. Come on, it's on me. You're going to come crying to me to help you pay the bill again, aren't you? Just at that moment, a faint shadow of a warrior arose out of the darkness. Eek. Looks like everyone's conveniently forgotten that it's time for training. Oh, come now, this is time for celebration. The rifts are gone, training can happen tomorrow. Everyone is in good spirits. They really are. Zelda, allow me to express my deepest gratitude. Thank you for helping us. Yes, thank you so much, Zelda. Because of you, we took decisive action, and our desert is saved. I must thank you as well, Donna, my daughter. Your determination and your love for our people have saved this town. Ah, Mother. You've grown so much, in fact, I think you're already capable of being chief. What? Not yet, right? I mean, there's still so much I have to learn. But thank you, Mother. It feels good to hear you say that. Zelda, you intend to continue traveling and fixing the rifts, yes? I will pray for your success. See, it's really nice. It feels like the story is more in-depth and grander scope than other 2D Zelda games, which is really nice. Turned out that your father wasn't here either. But there's still another rift to check out. It's far to the east in the place with lots of water. So let's go take care of that rift now. Alright, and there we go. We've got the second dungeon, the second rift taken care of. But I guess we only had Facet that was in this rift, or the smaller rift, so to speak. So we didn't find anybody we wanted. But Gerudo Town and Gerudo Desert are safe once again. So in that sense, that's very good. And we are on top here. I don't know where this leads to, because I don't think we were on top. Oh yeah, this literally just brings you to the throne room, which is pretty cool. And we don't really know what's here. Top secret, apparently. Yes, authorized personnel only, so I guess we will never know. But anyways, what's in chat? Yes, Zelda definitely does have a consistent, like, dual worlds theme. But, like, when you think about it, it's very consistent. Like, practically every game is about it when you think about it. Oh, and Zelda's really warm, because we're in Gerudo Desert, of course. That's funny. But yeah, the game runs at 60, and it truly only looks like that sometimes for me. Yeah, maybe it doesn't run at 60, but at least to my eyes, maybe I'm not the best judge of this, but it doesn't feel like it fluctuates too much. Master Pig says, I'm not noticing the frame dips. I more notice them when the game is consistently hitting 60 FPS. Yeah, I suppose, yes. And, well, I don't know if it's worse docked or in handheld. Of course, for these streams I'm playing docked. It depends on the game. Sometimes it's better handheld, sometimes it's better docked. But yeah, I guess I didn't notice it too much. People were saying it was like, quote, like worse than Link's Awakening, which in Link's Awakening I don't remember seeing dips too much. I feel like the dips mostly happened when you shifted screens, because they still kind of had that approach of having screens, right? So you would have these sections and then, oh, it just kind of zooms you through to the next section, and then it would usually like drop frames as it did the quick pan around for that new like zone. But I don't recall many frame drops other than when you were switching to a new screen, quote unquote. But also people were saying this was worse than Link's Awakening, and maybe this is my memory that's bad, but I thought Link's Awakening was at 30 and had like dips that went lower, where this game is 60 and has dips, but maybe I'm just not remembering that correctly, and maybe Link's Awakening was 30 or 60 the whole time as well. Well, 60 with dips, essentially. So I don't really know. Master Pig's only recent games I can think of that doesn't is Triforce Heroes. Yeah, it doesn't have the Two Worlds kind of theme, but it's kind of a spin-off game, so I don't know if that counts. And Skyward Sword. But then again, like I said, Skyward Sword, you could argue, although I agree with you that it's not the traditional kind of Two Worlds kind of thing. You could argue, okay, they have the sky in the regular world, but, you know, that's kind of stretching it, let's be honest. And Astro's back again. Welcome back. Link's Awakening wasn't bad for me. I don't remember noticing any dips. Yeah, I remember noticing them, but as I said, it's mostly on camera transitions, not so much in moment-to-moment gameplay. So far, honestly, I remember it more from Link's Awakening, but obviously, we're not super far into this game yet. Yes, that's what people are saying. Like, Link's Awakening was 30, so saying this game is worse is kind of hard to say, because it's 60 and it drops to, like, still above 30, I think. Whereas Link's Awakening was 30, which was already kind of bad, and then there were dips to, like, 20 occasionally, so I don't know. Have it your way. So far, I'm not, like, you know, I'm not having any issues with the performance. As I said in the very opening of the game, Clocktown, or I guess Castletown, felt a little bit choppy, but that was about it, and it doesn't really matter in that town, you know? The visuals are more important in Castletown than, like, there's no combat happening there, so very debatable. And Astro says, I'm speedrunning Link's Awakening, so I need some courage and support. What, are you playing both of them in parallel now? You're playing Echoes of Wisdom and Link's Awakening at the same time? Granted, I'm playing this and Tears of the Kingdom at the same time, so it is what it is. I'm guessing you've already played Link's Awakening 2 before. And that's why it's a good game to speedrun. If you're gonna speedrun any Zelda game, I guess it's a fairly short and sweet type of deal, so that kind of makes sense. Alright folks, well, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. We kind of achieved our objective for the day, which was to go to the Gerudo Desert and complete the second dungeon, the Gerudo Sanctum. So, yeah, so far I'm having a lot of fun in this game. Still not 100% sold on using echoes of enemies to fight in combat, because sometimes it's a bit painful to have to, like, actually wait for the echo enemies to fight off other enemies, especially since they're not particularly smart or responsive at targeting enemies, which is a bit unfortunate in this day and age. Like, the AI feels very stupid compared to other games. That's probably because they have a lot of echoes to make that they made really simplistic AI, but it's a bit unfortunate. Obviously, echoes for puzzles, very cool. I'm pretty sold on that. So realistically, if we have a game like this, and like, this is early opinions here, of course, but If we have another game like this where we have echoes but we also have a sword at all times, genuinely I think it would go, like, I think it would be much better, and I think it would go the extra mile to being really achieving that perfect blend between Tears of the Kingdom and classic Zelda. Because we need classic dungeons. Like, even in 3D games, I hope we get proper classic dungeons in the next game, so that would be really cool. Astro says, no, I'm playing Link's Awakening to know what happened before Echoes. Well, my friend, if you think that they're direct sequels, yeah, you'll be disappointed, because I guarantee you they are completely unrelated. They may share the same art style, but that's probably mostly for practical reasons, because they had the engine built. Zero relation. Don't feel stressed about it. Wait. Make sure to subscribe or like. Anything else to support Skull Kid Gaming if you want. Well, I didn't say it, you said it, Astro. But yes, don't forget notifications, because nobody relies on the subscription tab nowadays, so we'll rely on notifications if you want to see new streams. I have people telling me all the time, oh, I missed your stream, didn't realize you were streaming. Get on them notification squad. Master Pig says, I wouldn't need another Echoes style game. Yeah, no, I really hope we go back to a proper classic game, both in 3D or, well, and 2D. Unfortunately, I don't think 3D classic games are gonna happen other than remasters, which is unfortunate to say, but I think the next game in the series will really dictate the direction, like if there's any hope to ever get that back or not, because this was kind of developed at the same time as Tears of the Kingdom, so we don't know, like, the reception on Tears of the Kingdom and the fatigue for that style was not really there yet when they started this project. In fact, apparently this whole thing started with people asking for Dungeon Maker, which is kind of curious when you think about it, but because it ends up feeling more like Tears of the Kingdom than it does a Dungeon Maker type thing. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to see for the next game. I feel like a lot of pressure for classic Zelda fans is on the next game. Will they be able to mend those two styles back together, or are we doomed to just continually have a split in the Zelda fandom? I guess we're gonna have to see. But yeah, Master Pig also agrees. Link's Awakening has no Echoes of Wisdom connections. The game is like 20 years old, so even if you play the remake, I don't think that, you know, it shouldn't do a difference. You might have little Easter eggs here and there, but you have that for every other game too. And Astro says, I rely on the subscription tab. Well, thank God. Thank God you do. That's why you're finding my streams so consistently. Personally, that's what I do as well, but when I look at my YouTube statistics, it literally tells me that 3% of YouTube viewers rely on the subscription tab, which is kind of mind-blowing, because to me it's like, okay, the home tab, it's kind of like a shot into the dark if you're gonna actually get recommended videos from the people you're subscribed to. Like, of course, the people who upload often and you watch very consistently, they'll probably end up on your home tab. But if it's somebody like me who sometimes does not upload for 4 months, you can bet that YouTube stops recommending you and you just completely lose, like, permanently the people who rely on the home tab, because you'll never get those people back. Anyways, interesting YouTube discussions. Master Pig says, I saw your tweet. Well, apparently my tweets are useful then, because I was wondering that for the longest time, because, I mean, it's not like I have a lot of reach on Twitter. I barely use it anymore to actually tweet out stuff. Because I don't use Twitter anywhere nearly as often as I used to. Yeah, I don't see you on there as much, but, I mean, I saw you a bit today. Always up for some Zelda chatter on there. But anyways, I should probably wrap this off. It was a good chat, and as I said, the game is fun. I'm still looking forward to playing more, and with me dragging on that whole Tears of the Kingdom Let's Play, it's very refreshing to have a nice condensed Zelda game where there's not like dozens of hours of like non-story stuff happening. It's just from one story beat to the next, so it's very exciting in that sense. So next time we will be going to Jabul Waters, I assume, would be the next logical step. Yep, that's still marked on the map. So Jabul Waters for the 3rd dungeon should be next time. Well, granted, we're pretty far in the map, so maybe next time might be side quests or stuff like that. It's hard to say. Like, even just getting there might take a little bit of time. We can get horses in this game too, which is kind of wild for a 2D game. So we have yet to see where and how to get them. We have yet to go back to Castle Town since the start. I think there's a ranch here. There's a lot of cool stuff. So maybe, who knows? It's hard to say if we'll actually go to Jabul Waters in the next stream. But I think I'll just enjoy the rest of my weekend, and we'll stream this next weekend for the continuation of Echoes of Wisdom. So yeah, that should be good until then. Master Pig says, this is why I'm glad for 2D games we need condensed simple games. Well, we definitely do, yes. Because even, like, you know, 2D games were of course more condensed than like Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword or whatever. But even those, like Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, they're much more condensed and story-driven games than the, like, Breath of the Wild or Echoes of Wisdom. And I love that freedom. That's why Breath of the Wild is my favorite game of all time, because of that freedom. But it's nice to have both, and I don't want that more condensed and story-focused style to go away, so that's the important part, I guess. If they ever truly never intended to revisit traditional 3D Zeldas, yeah. If we're stuck with new 3D Zelda, we definitely need more of this type of 2D Zelda stuff. And they could go even more classic, and I would be happy with that too, so it is what it is. But anyways, have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Thanks for coming around, Master Pig, Astro. We had Filthy, we had Mathizen in here earlier. Always a pleasure to get chatting with you. And I will probably be back, as I said, next weekend for more Echoes of Wisdom. Or maybe Tears of the Kingdom, but probably Echoes of Wisdom. And we'll continue the story from there. So have a great rest of your weekend. If you enjoyed the stream here or you're new here, consider subscribing. We do community live streams of Nintendo games and stuff like that pretty much every weekend, and we always have a blast just as a small little community. So check out the channel, check out cool discussion videos, stuff like that. I might even have a little fun short on Echoes of Wisdom coming out soon. We'll have to see. I've got an idea, but I haven't recorded that yet. So we'll have to see about that, but don't forget to like the stream as well. It always helps new people find out about these streams. And Notification Squad, what can I say? YouTube's not recommending stuff anymore when it comes to streams, so I gotta promote that. Anyways, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you later for some more Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Bye-bye!